All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Critical Role.
Yeah,
but no, welcome back to National
Yeah, I was
One.
gonna say.
Yeah, that's how we get canceled.
Yeah, I know, right?
G.
Hey, I was just joking around, people. Though I wish I could have D&D Beyond as a sponsor. That'd be fantastic.
Right.
So, as we last left off, you guys battled a Jinn who trapped you in a dream world. And you awoke at that tavern, fought him, and went back. And that's where we leave off. It's somewhere around the mid-afternoon. And you're back at the tavern after that fight. We'll say you've been there for a few hours, so you have a long rest. Let's start off with those karma rolls, baby. Ew.
4.
12.
6.
4.
So.
I think the music can go down a little bit.
Alright,
It's getting a little loud now. What the fuck was I about to do? Oh, this. Sure, I can apply that long rest. Okay. Right. So I don't know if this is of any concern or not, but I figured I might as well bring it up. After that dream that we all had, I had another. I was back sitting at the table with Ali Damara when I first signed my contract to be a warlock from him. And he poured a glass of wine, but mine was empty. Don't know what any of that means. So I don't know what may or may not happen, but I guess we'll find out as we go, just so that way if anything strange starts happening, you at least have some sort of context as to why it might be.
Can I have everybody give me a perception check, please?
16?
17.
5.
So, while he's talking, you're just kind of picking at your
17.
bread. And eating. Not really, like, you're paying attention to him, but you're not really looking around. As you finish saying the things that you were saying, you look up at the corner, and, like, I mean, the place is pretty empty. There's not really anyone around. The place is dingy, as it always has been in your formative college years. So there's always cobwebs and such. But there's a fresh web up in the corner with this really big black spider just spinning the web and crawling around on it. That's about all you see. You, however, notice the white hourglass on the bottom of this spider.
What did you roll?
And a top hat.
17.
So did I.
Oh, 17?
Yeah.
I thought you said 16.
I said 16 at first, but when we leveled up, my perception went up by 1.
Maybe. You see, I didn't catch that.
You're good. That's my fault.
So you both see the little white hourglass and a top hat.
Aww. 8 ball.
Come on out.
Spider just kind of crawls around for a minute.
Eldritch Blast.
Yes.
Why?
Fuck that spider.
What
Fuck
spider?
the spider.
Give me a roll.
That one, well, it might not be there now.
Like whatever you normally roll for Eldritch Blast. Go ahead and give me that.
Yeah, let me see. My spell attack is +9. So, it'll be a 14.
Yeah, no, the spider's still just sitting there. And you feel a hand grab your shoulder.
Welcome.
You should be kinder to the spiders.
Fuck spiders.
He,
I mean, spiders are kind of tasty.
he lankily
Fuck spiders.
sits down at your all's table. And how are my 3 favorite adventurers?
Not sure yet.
You gonna eat that?
The spider?
The spider? Yeah, you gonna eat that?
It's gone.
I was gonna eat that.
So, I do believe that somebody at this table owes a debt.
To whom and for what?
Well, that person should know to whom, Shari.
Do we owe you something?
Oh no.
What the hell are you talking about?
You could call him one of my employers.
Right. And?
He's a friend of yours too?
You're talking about Ali tomorrow.
Oh yes.
Why didn't you just fucking say that? Your point being?
Payments due, Shari.
What's payment?
The first payment?
Of what?
You signed a contract.
Of what?
You see, that's the thing. I'm only here as a reminder, Shari.
My name's not Sherry, you know that, right?
Anywho.
I thought I was annoying.
You're supposed to find out what you're supposed to do on your own.
It'd be a lot easier if you and him weren't so fucking cryptic.
Well, I don't shoot the messenger, Shari.
I'm not shooting them. Oh, I mean, I kind of tried, but you know. Look, the point is, I am all one for theatrics and glamorous performances and the mystery thing. The mystery thing. But, sometimes you just gotta be a fucking adult and talk. And I'm not saying this against you by any means. I mean, kinda, but you know.
It is not my will.
Do we leave?
So, where are we supposed to go? What are we supposed to do?
Let's just start walking.
I figure if you let your legs stretch out and maybe let some fur
I
fly.
don't want to hear this.
Let's just walk out to, like, the barrier of the door and sit
Right. I'm with them. I'm leaving the fucking room. It was good seeing you, lad. We'll catch up at some point, I'm sure. I'm gonna start walking out.
As you turn away, you hear a little pop behind you, as if, you know, air quickly gathering into a single space. He's gone.
Is the spider still there? Or is the
No,
spider
the spider's
back?
been gone.
Oh, okay.
Matter of fact, when you look back up in that direction, there's no web there anymore either.
Well, I guess now I know what that dream was about. I don't know what the fuck you do, though. It's not like anybody can use their words around here.
So I'm guessing you gotta do him some sort of favor?
Well, at least you're good at that.
Apparently. I'm not denying it. I am pretty fucking good at it. I head downstairs to the bar.
Since they didn't want to listen, do you want to tell them the last part that
We
that
were
he had
listening.
said
We
to
were
you?
listening at the barrier of the door.
What?
The last part, what she said, when you have to figure out what you're doing.
Something about letting fur fly.
Stretch your legs and let fur fly.
You need to jump off a cliff.
Yes. Where's the nearest cliff? We're
Well, I
basically
mean,
gods.
There is a drop off on the side of the canal that leads to the mirrored city, that bridge in the middle.
The bridge
the
that
one that
we
we
jumped off of?
Yeah, exactly.
You need to go jump.
Let's do it.
Are we all jumping off the bridge again?
Yep.
I don't think I have
Make
enough
my
to
way
drink.
to the
Are you
bridge.
guys seriously going to go jump
Yeah.
off a bridge right now? Okay,
I don't
yeah,
have enough
so
alcohol for this.
it's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and the bridge is pretty bustling because people are going home and getting out of academy.
I'll jump with you,
and
Pan.
The other noble buildings. So, there's a decent crowd walking back and forth on the bridge as you guys arrive there and start climbing up onto the banister.
I was gonna say, I'm assuming there's some sort of railing, right?
Yeah, there's a banister there
Okay.
for sure.
I'm gonna stand there, hold my arms out. I can't take it anymore, and just fall
And I'm
backwards.
just gonna jump after him.
Hold up.
Like a swan dive.
And I'm just...
Hold up. Oh, Jesus, okay.
It's water. Of course I'm gonna jump.
So, one person nearby straight does a spit take and trips over themselves watching this happen. However, a big burly man with a big travel pack happens to be right next to you when you go to jump and he grabs you real quick as you start to fall off and throws you back up onto the fucking bridge.
What about me?
Nobody would caught you. You fell.
So I went down
Everyone
in.
just stared at you. Yeah.
How wide is this bridge?
It's like picture like a 4-lane highway. Like it's a big fucking bridge.
Does she do a little dolphin flip as she like enters the
I
water?
bet there is a fucking mermaid.
Give me an acrobatics check.
12.
You sort of do a little dolphin flip. You think it's dolphin flip. To everybody else, it just kind of looks like a seizure in the air. And you land gracefully as ever. Sort of. But yeah, so dude just kind of tosses you. Whoa, dear friend. You almost threw yourself off. I don't know why you do that.
That was the point. I'm going to jump over him and into the water.
Give me an acrobatics.
Come on,
And I get
Will.
to jump 1d6 feet further because I'm a satyr. So that'll be an extra 5 feet. And then my acrobatics. That's going to be a dirty 20.
Yeah, you pop up on one leg and then you use your second leg as it's crooked up to catch the man on the shoulder and hop and flip over his head. And you soar straight to the bottom, almost doing a little cannonball as you land.
As I'm going, I'm going to look at my medallion. First fucking flying, alright!
I'm just looking down like,
You hit with a
why?
splash.
There's no alcohol involved. Why?
Hey, what's up, Pan? How'd that feel?
Well, I don't think it works, but it was fun. Start making my way back.
Yeah.
Creeden, what the fuck? I'm gonna throw Creeden over.
Give me a grapple check. You give me a dexterity save.
What's grapple?
That would be...
Strength modifier, I think.
26.
Yeah, athletics.
26.
13 plus 4. 17, so...
Yeah, so you kind of touch Creeden's foot as he backs away from you super quickly.
Ooh. I'm not getting wet today. Not today. Not today, Ali Damara.
So, two of you are drenched. One of you's dry, and you're currently standing.
Creeden, you want a hug?
I'm gonna sit here and shake like a dog trying to try.
There's plenty of passerbys looking at you like... Okay,
It was a good day for a swim. Fuck you.
Nobody really reacts to that. They just kind of turn their glance.
Okay. Oh, give me 1 second. How much monies do I have? I would like to find a jeweler.
Alright. There's not really any jewelers in the Mirrored City. It's more towards the shops that are there, more towards the crafted trades like sculpting, pottery, and such. It's a very art-centric town. Honestly, if you were going to be looking for a jeweler, you'd probably want to be in the Royal City. There's one or two in Miffleton, but not really all that great. Speaking of which, you guys got to head to the Royal City eventually anyways.
I think I do need some more health potions, I believe.
How many potions do you have, Creeden?
I have no more.
I'm gonna hand you 2 of the 4d4 plus 4 potions that I have.
How many do you have now?
I'll hand you one, too.
I have 1 left now.
I'll hand you one of mine.
Oh, well, thank you.
I have 4 of them.
So, what are y'all doing?
Trading health potions.
Oh,
Yeah, that's right now.
I can see that.
So I have 3 what?
4d4 plus 4.
Yep.
Oh, no, wait. Don't erase that. I do still have some. I'm sorry.
God damn it.
I have 3 of them.
Okay, well, I'm sitting at 3
I'm
as
sorry.
well, so take mine back.
Take mine back, too.
Right? Good.
It went from communism to capitalism super quick.
Yep.
Like...
Alright. Oh, fuck.
Ooh, I do want to make some gunpowder, though.
think that would probably be something to talk to Bartmus about.
Yeah.
I don't think we're going to find gunpowder here in Emerald City.
But if I find the ingredients, I could make it myself.
Don't think you're going to find the ingredients for that here in Emerald City either.
Don't you crush my hopes and dreams.
Just trying to be realistic.
Hey, Tiki. Make an insight check.
14. I know.
So you can't seem to get the line of fur flying out of your head.
What's on your mind?
I'm just gonna walk away from everyone and just kind of ponder my thoughts for a moment.
So as you guys try to talk to Creeden, he walks over to the opposite side of the bridge and kind of just throws a hand or an elbow up on the banister and kind of leans, staring out.
Walk over next to him, put my elbows down. What you thinking about?
Fur flying. The whatever 8-ball said just kind of stuck in my head.
Do you think he wants me to shave my legs?
Probably not. But
I don't fucking understand it any more than you.
it just reminded me of home.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did you want to start heading that way?
I was about to say, I think I have to take a little trip somewhere. You guys are more than welcome to come. Either way, I'm going.
Well, I mean, we're not going to leave you alone.
Yeah.
You're stuck
Miss
with us.
Attitude over here.
That's Mister.
Oh, yeah. Mr. Attitude over here. My bad.
Well, I mean...
Call her dude one more time.
Oh my god.
We were playing Among Us last night, and I kept calling everybody dude. And apparently one of the people I was calling dude was a chick. And the other person was just like, call her dude one more time.
What's she gonna do? Kill me?
Yeah, like, and all I could think in my head was, I'm a dude, he's a dude, and she's a dude, because we're all dudes.
Call everybody dude.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. I call inanimate objects, dude. Like,
Same!
I call everybody bro. I mean,
Bro.
at least I didn't call her bro.
yeah.
Bro.
Like, I was talking to Raven's power toy outside when I was vaping earlier today, and I'm like, dude, you got shit on your wheels. Because there's literal dog shit on the wheels. I'm like, dude, you got shit on your wheels. Like,
Alright, so, are you guys going to go to the Royal City first, and then to there? They are very close towards each other.
let's head to the Royal City first, because I'd still like to look for ingredients for gunpowder.
Yeah, we have to stop there anyways, and I need to find a jeweler.
Yeah.
Don't you have a jeweler that's working on your stuff in the Royal City?
Oh, yeah.
I've got to stop there and grab that stuff. Thank you. Totally forgot about that.
Yeah, you know, I forgot about that too.
I forgot what
Wow, I remembered something.
The fuck did I have him do for me?
Fuck, where's my confetti?
You
dude?
made him fix some jewels for you because you were gonna do
Oh,
it, but
yeah.
you didn't have the stuff.
He didn't give me the stuff for
The
it, so he was going to
unrefined.
refine them for me in exchange for the 1 ruby. Thank you.
Oh, wait, Creeden doesn't know about this, because I wasn't there for that.
I don't know it either. I just remembered it for him.
Okay, yeah, so this is
That's also
happening.
where you got the necklace from.
Yeah. All right. Shall we grab our horses and be on the way?
Let's go.
Yo. Come on, Bubbles.
Let's go, Steve.
Let's go, Bull.
Alright, so you guys head out towards the Royal City. You guys stay mainly on the main highway the whole time. There's really no real life on the main highway other than the bustle of merchants and sell swords and the like. It takes you about 2.5 days. It's up to you guys if you guys want to do a rest or if you guys just want to go straight through. I'm not talking about like in game. I'm talking about out of game.
Right. No, only thing is whenever we we do need to stop for 1 night.
All right. Fair.
Right. So you know how we have terrible fucking luck getting attacked every time we stop.
Mm-hmm.
I figured out a solution for that. And I'm going to cast Liamon's Tiny Hut. So, this is a 10-foot radius dome that up to 9 creatures of medium size or smaller can fit in. I get to decide what comes in and what goes out and lasts for 8 hours. So we can sleep in peace. Nothing can come in. We can see out of it. We can hear things going around. We can... Hold on.
Are we basically like in an invisible bubble?
It's not invisible.
Oh.
Yeah, I can make it look like whatever color around, so I'll
Camouflage
match it to the
it?
grass. Yeah. No spells or magical effects can get in or out.
So I can't use my spells in there.
No,
You can
unless
use
you
your
wanna
spells in
kill
there
us.
as long as it's within it, but we
Oh,
can't
okay.
be in it and fire out.
Okay.
I missed 3.5 Liam and Tiny Hut because it was literally a hut.
Yeah.
Like, it was literally a nice little fucking, nice little one-room hearth that could fit, I think it was 3 large creatures and 6 medium. Not together, obviously.
Right.
And same with everything else on that. Just that was the only difference. And I don't know. Aesthetically, I like it.
So now we have a nice, safe place to sleep at night.
So yeah, no watch needed.
Nope.
You guys pass out for the night. You awake probably about 6 or so in the morning. Everybody give me a d20.
12.
6.
17.
Yeah, Creeden wakes up first.
Just kind of staring over at Pan and
Go for
Nerida. I'm gonna,
Who was the 12? I can't remember.
I'm
I'm
Okay.
gonna crouch next to Pan and like just start poking his horn.
Even before you start poking his horn, his horn. Before you start poking his horn, he was already kind of stirring. So as you start prodding at his horn, he starts to open his
What
eyes.
are you doing, Creeden?
Waking you up.
Why are you gonna peck my horn to do it?
Seemed like the most annoying way to wake you up.
Well, next time start poking the other one.
Gonna stop and go sit next to Nerida.
As you sit down beside Nerida, you kind of sit in, like Nerida's laying on her side, kind of curled in. You kind of like sit in the little crevice
Yeah,
of her,
just-
her hip area, and
Yeah.
it jolts her awake.
What?
I had to get away from Pan. He
Oh,
wants me to
okay.
tug
And
on
I'm
his
just gonna
horn.
cuddle back up and
Yeah.
kind of close my eyes.
And drop Liamon's Tiny Hut.
You guys doing anything before you hit the road?
I figure just head back on the road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you arrive into the royal city probably about 9 o'clock at night. Taverns are open. There's a few small shops here and there. There's blacksmith still kind of like, he's not open in the store, but he's sitting outside with his anvil, still pecking away at things. I'm assuming y'all are heading for the tavern for the night.
Yep, pretty much. Unless you guys had anything you wanted to do at night.
Nope.
So
Well,
wait, are we in the Imperial City now?
the
Oh,
royal city, yeah.
Royal City, yeah. I want to look around and see if there's any shops open so I can buy ingredients for gunpowder.
The alchemical shops are pretty much all closed up by now. Like I said, it's about 9 o'clock at night. Give me a investigation check.
$11.
Just enough. So as you're peeking around for shops and everything, you happen to catch a small alleyway, about like this big. And you see a small sign hanging. You can't really tell what it is from there, but there is light coming from that window. So there seems like there's some sort of shop open back there.
I'm gonna go see what it is because I'm curious now.
Alright, as you get there, the sign says, it's the one thing I didn't bucket right down. The sign says, Curios and Curiosities.
I'm going inside.
Yep. You go in and it's very musty smelling. It's a small shop set. There's like maybe one shelf off to the side, like bookshelf size, that has some things thrown on it, and a countertop. Like you've got like maybe 3 or 4 feet to move around, because it's packed with just random cloths and antiques and the like. And there's a tabaxi of gray and black hair sitting behind the counter. How can I help you, little one?
What do you sell?
Khajiit sweaters if you
Khajiit, yeah, no. I sell everything you see around you.
What do I see?
You see everything around you.
Out of game, what do I see?
Oh, I mean, it's a bric-a-brac of jars and leathers and hides and weapons and tinkering things, and like, I mean, it looks like you took the back alley of a flea market and shoved it into one shop.
Okay. Do you sell jewelry?
I have some jewelry. I have some costume jewelry. I have some silver jewelry, some pewter jewelry. I have jewelry.
Do you have anything with birds? Or anything with seashells?
I might, but it's not jewelry.
Okay.
fucking taxidermied bird.
And he grabs, he turns around and kind of grabs this weird pile of cloth and such, starts throwing it to the side. The first layer, as he throws it, dust just flies right off of it. And yeah, it plumes all around, but as he starts to get in, it starts to look a lot cleaner. It looks like that pile hasn't been moved in a while. And he gets about halfway down, he pulls this bag out. It's a flat bag, and it has some straps going up the side, and he unstraps it. And inside is a dark blue and dark green velour cloak. And it has aquamarine seashells printed around the border, just embossed into it. He's like, I have this.
How much?
I don't think it would fit you.
That's besides the point.
300 gold.
Would you do 200? If I buy something else as well, do you think you give me a deal, bargain, discount? Like
Jojin can get behind this. What else did you have in mind?
I'm looking for a ring.
Wedding ring, costume ring, poison ring.
Something that
I'm intrigued now.
something that says I value you. Something a little bit flashy, but not too out there.
He reaches underneath the counter and he pulls out a little leather box about this big and opens it up, and there's probably about a good 30 or so rings inside of it. He pulls one out, something like this, and he hands it to you, and it's carved of emerald and jade, or it's carved with jade with emerald vines pressed into it.
That'll do.
It has no practical use, but it's pretty.
That's all I need it for. Now, how much for the bundle? Could you cut me a little bit of a deal?
$2.75.
I think I can do that.
Oh. Thank you for stopping by Jojin's shop. Tell all your friends of Jojin's shop.
Jojin's shop. Pull out the coins, throw them, toss them to him, and be like...
He picks them up and he's just like, ha ha! Jojin make wife happy today.
He gonna make it rain, gold!
And pops it into his satchel on his side. Thank you very much, little friend. Please come back. Bring all friends.
I think I love Jojin.
I will. You have a wonderful evening, sir.
You too.
And I'm gonna leave. Real quick. 755 minus 375.
Minus 3, I thought it was 275.
Oh, sorry, yeah, 275, my bad.
How much what did you have?
755 minus 275.
Fuck, hold on.
He's not brain no
Oh,
work
yes,
today.
Yeah.
I forgot about your earache.
Brain no work
Brain
today.
no work today.
Okay,
It's
numbers
okay, my
again,
brain will work every
755
day.
minus
Same.
275, 480.
Don't leave a man hanging.
Okay.
Okay, real quick, out of game, whenever we leveled up, our proficiency bonus went up to 4, so anything that has a little dot next to it through here, you get to add another 1 to that.
Oh,
Okay.
awesome. That's
Yeah, we
good to
already
know.
went over your proficiency bonus. You should have changed it already. I told you about that.
I don't
I
know if
did
I
not
did or
know.
not.
Look
Do
at
you
your
have a
proficiency bonus.
4?
Yeah, I have a 4 right there.
Okay, then yeah, you're good.
Okay.
I didn't tell
Just
Creeden that.
make sure that, like, did you go through your actual proficiencies and change the numbers up by 1?
Anything
I
that
don't
has
remember. I'd have to look at the sheet before and see.
Sorry, I just didn't
But
want
if I
anybody to
didn't,
get
I
to
will
it.
change it. So
Yeah. Just maybe keep in mind to add 1 to any proficiency rolls you make.
I'll just do a quick look at our text messages.
Yeah. I noticed a discrepancy on my app versus what I have on my sheet, and that's how I noticed it.
My players are slacking, man. I'm fucking with you. Alright, so, anyone else doing anything before, hitting the tavern?
Would I know if that jeweler that I went to is still open? I didn't think so.
Most of the upper district of the Royal City tends to close up
Yeah.
around 5 or 6.
And nope,
They're all
I'm
good.
not doing anything.
They're all good.
I'm just gonna get a room and go to bed.
Same.
Yeah, it's the same fanfare as every other time you come to the Royal City. You pick one of the taverns on the street and take it. This one is definitely a little bit more run down than the rest, but better out of the Some in the Empire that you've stayed at. Room runs you guys 3 gold altogether for a room for all 3 of you.
Alright.
Anyone doing anything before you all go to bed? Or
Real
just...
quick, that was a cloak, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll pay for the room.
All right.
Oh.
So you guys hanging out in the tavern for a minute? You guys?
I'm going straight to bed.
I'm going straight
I
to
got
bed.
shopping to do in the morning.
I walk in the room, I just see everyone passed out and I have my shit tucked in my bag.
By the way, you have it in that little leather satchel bag thing.
Okay. So I'm just like, well, if everyone's going to sleep, I guess I am too. Just kind of plop down on the bed and get comfy.
All right, everyone, give me a d20. See who's waking up first.
10.
11.
5.
11.
Creeden wakes up first.
I'm gonna go sit next to Nerida and just stare at her till she wakes up.
So you wake up to seeing Creeden staring at Nerida.
Creeden, you know it's creepy, right?
Shh. I think it's about to wake up.
Nerida, he's staring at ya.
Am not.
He's staring at ya.
Am not.
Creeden, don't make me. I'll do it again.
I'll be good.
Oh. Right, well, I've got some shit I need to take care of. We say we meet back here.
I'm just gonna roll over and go back to sleep.
Wait, before you guys do anything, there's this really cool shop that I went to. It's called Jojin's Shack, I think.
Curios and curiosities.
Yeah, Jojin's Curios and Curiosities, and it's a nice little place. Very interesting. I think you guys should check it out.
I'm
Yeah,
already
sure.
asleep.
Fuck it, I'll check it out.
I heard the last of that and just passed out.
I'm just gonna get up and go outside, look around, see if I can find a place open for gunpowder.
I'm trying to find a jeweler.
All right.
Well, I'm gonna go back to that same jeweler.
Yeah, you make it up there just fine. He's sitting behind the counter as you walk through the door.
Hey, you remember me?
Hi, I do, sir.
Do you happen to have those gems finished for me?
Absolutely, of course.
Alright.
And he reaches underneath the counter and pulls out a little velvet box and opens some. They are damn near mint. I mean, there's a couple little accents here and there, but you also didn't pay like the bulk of a price, so they weren't like as tedious as they normally are. But they're
Beautiful these are. Question.
Yeah.
I need a ring that has a diamond in it for 300 gold. Or close to it.
Would you supply the diamond?
Don't have a diamond. I was hoping you would.
You see, crafting a ring that nice. That's...
I have a diamond.
So do I.
Yeah, but...
You don't know that, but I
Right.
have a diamond.
And I don't know its value either. Like, I literally need one that's 300 gold valued.
If you could supply the diamond, I could make the ring, but
Shit.
a ring like that, we would have to pay for the diamond itself, and that would run you about 6 altogether. You see my dilemma.
I understand. Shit. Alright, well, thank you very much. I'm gonna take the
No
jewels.
problem.
How much were the
Always.
jewels that I got worth? Now.
So, what were they?
How many
Again,
gems do you have?
Hold
I
on.
I have 3 rubies, 2 emeralds, 1 tiger eye, and 1 diamond.
Damn, you got way more than me. I got like 3 emeralds and 1 diamond. I'm a basic bitch over
I
here.
have no idea. I don't even remember what
And I have 916 gold.
I had
remember it was
755.
bag of jewels that were all unrefined.
Was that 1,000 when we got that bag?
um,
I'm a hoarder.
3 amethysts.
That's why my inventory looks like this.
Yeah, I need to redo all my inventory in there.
2 ambers. 4 tiger's eye, and 1 ruby.
Oh, I could have told you what you had. We had the same thing. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, you're fine.
So that means he would have had a diamond, right?
No,
It
the
wasn't the
diamond I
emerald
got
mine?
somewhere
Oh, okay.
else.
Do I know the value of those?
Amethysts are probably about 10 gold apiece. Ember
I don't
probably
have
about 20 or
amethysts.
so. Tiger's eye probably about 25 or so, and the ruby would be about 75. Those are rough estimates right now.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'll hit you with a better one later. This is why I gotta keep notes, man.
I thought I had them in here, but I must have taken them out whenever.
I'm
I
messing
picked
with
it,
you
dude.
because you're literally like one of the best note takers in the fucking group. So
Right, well, I'm all fucking disappointed with that.
all right, to Creeden. You do find plenty of alchemy shops in town. A couple of them on the Merchant Street and one up in the upper class district.
I'll go to the one on the Merchant Street first and check it out.
All right, yeah. There's a dirty, sooty little half elf, timid looking, sitting behind a counter, just kind of messing with some vials and pouring some things.
Would you happen to have any ingredients for gunpowder?
Gunpowder. Yes, I think I do. And she wanders off in the back room, comes back with a crate with like wooden slats separating, and just kind of yes. And sets 2 down in front of you. The only thing I don't have right now is sulfur, but I do have these 2 here. So all you need to find is the sulfur. That will run you about 15 gold, darling.
I can do that.
All right.
So, is it for like 2 uses, like 2 reloads, or like
So
the 2 ingredients?
it's 2 components to make gunpowder. The only thing I can remember to make gunpowder right now is sulfur. So, okay, but
And then, okay, I take out the 15, toss it, and be like, "Thank you kindly." What was your name?
you.
I know I pulled a pen.
Jesseline.
Jesseline.
Yeah, Jesseline.
Well, it was a pleasure doing business with you, and you have a wonderful morning.
I'll always be here.
I want to go to Curio's.
Alright, yeah, so...
Cheerios!
It takes you a minute to find this little alleyway, because it's a little bit of a tighter fit for you than Creeden. And I guess you were thinking that it was something a little bit bigger. But yeah, it's a tight fit, and by the time you get to the door, you realize there's like just enough room to open the door and slide in to this shop. Like, once you're inside, it's pretty roomy tall-wise, but like, it's cramped. It's super cramped in here. And sure enough, there's a black and gray-haired tabaxi sitting behind the counter. How can I help you, Satyr friend?
Well, it looks like you need a bit of a bigger shop at this point, huh?
I make do what I can. I came into a lot of money last night, and I might try to set some aside to rent a new shop. Tabaxi is going somewhere in the world now. Yes, my wife never believed me, but I'm getting there.
Well, you see, I have a bit of a heavy pocket. It's getting a little rough for me to walk. I was hoping to lighten it up here in your shop. Do you have anything interesting?
Georgian has everything you see before you.
Is that right?
Yes.
Does anything happen to catch my eye?
Make an investigation check.
Fucking 7.
Just enough. So as you're kind of looking around, you're giving this shop a weird fucking look. Everything looks old, musty. Some things kind of moldy, like. But you happen to catch a hat rack off in the corner, and there's this wonderful, bright purple, swoop hat. And it almost reminds you of like a musketeer hat.
Okay.
With a bright pink feather coming out of it about this big, and it's a little gnawed in certain spots. But the part that catches you about the hat the most is there's holes in the top of the hat, right about where some horns could fit.
How much for the hat?
Oh, that damaged old thing there. Georgian give it to you for 20 gold.
Come on, you even called it a damaged old thing. How about 10?
It's made of fine materials, though, sir. And damaged it may be in the hands of the right tailor. It could be nice again.
Yeah, I'm sure it could for another couple hundred gold to fix it. How about 10?
I tell you what, Georgian been in generous spirits in the last 24 hours. 15.
Alright, 15.
Yes!
Okay.
And he pulls the hat down for you. He kind of just like bangs it against his knee a couple times, and you see plumes of fucking dust kind of pop off of it.
And one
sets
more.
it down and kind of does one of these on the counter. It's like, there you go.
What is the most expensive thing you have in the store?
You know, Georgian, not sure. Looks around. You see his eyes kind of spark for a second, and he makes a cat pounce to the back pile. Cause like, so the counter space and the wall from where you walk in, it's small, but the shop behind him is probably about another 15-20 feet behind him, and he makes a pounce to a back pile in the back and just kind of like, woof, throws something off, and he pulls off this little box, and he comes back over to you, and he sets down this ornate onyx and silver vined box. It would probably be this box.
Is there anything in the box?
Is there anything in the box? Georgian show you. And he reaches and grabs a chain and he pulls it out. There's like 50 keys on this chain, and he pulls it one little tiny key about this big, and he pops it off and he puts it in the back. But he doesn't turn it like a lock. He keeps turning it, and then he pops open the latch on the box and lifts it, and you start to hear little tiny tings of a music box, and there's a little elf dancing in a circle, just rotating in the middle of the box. It's all very ornate. It looks like the elf might be layered with mother of pearl pieces, and the inside of the box, there's a mirror in the back that's well polished with a silver frame around it, and the rest of it's lined with red silk.
How much is it?
This piece, 500 gold.
How about 3?
350 gold.
How about 3?
Make a persuasion.
It's gonna be a total of 24.
300 gold.
Alright.
He hands it to you and takes your money. Georgian's wife gonna be so happy. Georgian's wife was happy last night. Georgian's wife be even more happy today. I am moving up in the world, yes.
But hey, if she needs to be even happier, bring me around.
You see his ears kind of do a weird twitch thing.
Sorry, I'm just messing with you, Slad. Slad?
Slod.
Just messing with you, lad. I'm gonna walk out.
Bye-bye. Tell all your friends about Georgian's place.
Oh, yeah. My halfling friend that was in here last night. He's the one that told me about this place.
Little friend. Little friend. Yes, of course. Word is getting around. Georgian is moving places. Yes.
And walking out, heading back towards the tavern.
Yep. So you start to wake up again about this time. Everybody's gone.
I'm gonna pull the Encyclopedia of Dark Magic out and just start looking at it.
Yeah. Okay. So you spend some time meditating on that. Are both of you heading back towards the tavern?
One last thing. I have the very first set of daggers I have, I've just been carrying around. And I just kind of want to sell some shit. Is there like a basic pawn shop?
There's the Rusty Coin.
That's where I'm headed to.
Alright, you go to the Rusty Coin. There's a very tall, furry gentleman standing behind the counter. You recognize him as Pumat Soul.
So I'm gonna take my old original daggers, not my butterfly ones, and what else? 2 broken lockpicks, and a thing of rocky flesh from that one gem creature that we killed.
So as you start to put these things on the counter, he kind of looks up and looks at you. Well, little friend, I don't know what you're trying to give me here, but I don't think I have any use for. Picks up one of the daggers and pokes at the flesh. Whatever that is, the lockpicks you might as well just throw away. These daggers, though, I could give you maybe 10 gold.
15.
I could give you maybe 10 gold.
15, and I say pretty please?
Make a persuasion.
It's perception. Where the fuck is persuasion? Oh my god, I can't tell.
Persuasion is 2 below perception.
15.
What's your persuasion?
2.
Oh, you're saying 15. I thought you were saying 15 for the gold again. I'm like, what the fuck was your...
No.
I'll tell you what, little buddy. I'll give you 11 gold if you make sure you throw these things in the trash can on the way out.
Done.
Alright. And he pulls out 11 gold out of a little a wooden tray underneath the counter, sets them for you, and grabs the daggers and kind of puts them up haphazardly on a shelf behind the counter. Pleasure doing business. The trash can's by the door.
As I go to walk out, I take the broken lockpicks and the rest, or the flesh, and just kind of sneak it back.
He just kind of looks at you like, whatever, and then turns back around as you leave. So you arrive back at the tavern. It's pretty empty during the day. You don't see Nerida sitting anywhere in the bar, and you don't see Creeden either. It doesn't look like Creeden's made it back yet.
I'm gonna head back up to the room.
All right. About probably 15, 20 minutes later, you show up at the bar. You see the same thing, basically.
I wonder where Nerida's at.
About that point, you start to wake up as Pan enters the room.
I was already awake.
Well, you start to
Unmeditate.
Your focus starts to break as he opens the door.
Welcome back.
I got you a thing.
Why'd you gotta throw it at me? What is it?
Just shut up and take it.
What is it?
Just take it.
I'm taking whatever the fuck he's throwing at me.
What did you throw at her?
It's a music box.
Oh, it's the ornate music box that I described earlier.
Does it like whine?
It's got a key.
It's a key? Okay.
Twist, yeah.
I'm gonna twist it and
Yeah, it pops open and starts playing a little teeny little music piece, and there's a little mother of pearl elf dances around.
I'm gonna put the pearl that my mom gave me into it.
Yep.
And close it and put it in my bag of holding. Thank you, Pan.
You're welcome. Got my dice jail back.
I was gonna sit over with my
About
shit.
this time, you get back up to the room.
Oh, hi.
Morning, Creeden.
Morning.
Morning.
So I think I had a rather eventful day.
Did you?
Yeah.
What'd you do?
Jojins. Really like it.
Yeah.
And I sold my old daggers.
You like my hat?
It's interesting. I think I saw that at Jojins.
Yeah, I got it there.
Oh,
I
shit.
also got a music box for Nerida there.
Oh, really? Can I see?
I'm gonna pull it out and hand it to Creeden.
Yeah, it's
There's a key on the side, you gotta turn it. And it's got my mom's pearl in it.
It's so precious. I loves it.
What happened to my dice jail?
Apparently it fell at some point.
pop at that.
Uh-huh.
I was
Probably.
just like, wait a minute. Dead Titi.
Alright, well, shall we check in with the king and...
Yeah, let's go.
Do any of us have another piece of the jade stuff?
You have the scythe. Somebody has the scythe.
Nice,
I
it in
have
my
the scythe.
inventory. Okay.
And I think right there's where we're gonna go for our first break.
Woo!
Sounds good.
Woo!
Alright, we're almost back.
I am the arbiter.
You say on stream.
I don't care.
No.
I'm a fucking nerd. I mean, should be expected by now. We're sitting here playing D&D like we do every fucking week because we have no lives. Well, I mean, we have a life. It's just not a real life.
Right. So as we last left, you guys started heading out towards the castle.
Yep.
Normal fanfare has you enter, and the vizier's standing by the double doors of the inner chambers. Oh, it's you three again. How can I help you?
You have the thing.
Oh, yeah! Pull out the scythe and hand it to him.
Put that away out here. I'll go grab the I'll alert the king of your presence. And he walks in the double doors. Sure enough, about 5 minutes later, he walks back in and throws them open for you guys to come in. The king is sitting in his normal throne, but you notice that the chamber's starting to change some here and there. There's boards put up with papers everywhere, and there's a big oaken desk now in front of the king's throne. And there's people waiting for him to sign things and press his seal on things and such.
Huh.
And he calls you all forward. Yes?
Present the scythe.
Alright. That's the final piece that's outside of just the Omega, right?
Yeah, from what the tale says.
We're currently making plans to get you three into Jethro Omega. It's not easy. It'll take some time. But he calls one of the guards over real quick and hands off the scythe to be taken back to the vault. You all have done us great service. The royal vizier will fetch some gold from the coffers, and I hope you all will be ready in a couple weeks' time.
Certainly. we've got some personal business to attend to anyways. So it'll give us some time to tie up some loose ends going around.
Alright. And then he just kind of like waves you all off and calls over one of the people waiting on him. Vizier greets you guys at the double doors, a hefty sack in hand. Here you are. We'll send a courier. And he walks off like he doesn't really give a fuck about y'all. There is...
So bad.
There is...
Same.
Fuck that guy.
890 gold in the bag.
90. Alright, that'll be 300 for you, 300 for you, and 290 for me.
No, 290 for me, 300 for you.
We should all start this shit.
Because it'll actually even me out.
Fine. Can I still see the Vizier? I'm not gonna do anything bad.
He already, like, when he turns around and closes the double doors behind him. Sorry. I literally had already said it. I can't change that. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Creeden, you wanna try and do me a favor? You see, I happen to need a diamond, a very valuable diamond. I've already checked the jewelers in this area. Don't have any.
Shelby,
I have a
I don't like
diamond.
the way you make your own coffee, but I like the way you brew coffee.
Ransack through my
The coffee
stuff.
like that you just brewed, I'm drinking it just straight black.
I don't know what size it is, but
Like,
there you go.
Hey God, how much is this diamond from Creeden worth?
where did you pull that diamond from?
Fuck, God.
Yeah, you see, like,
Hold on.
early when I kind of tossed out gems like they were candy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was from the.
Am I still with
the
them?
mage.
Yeah.
I have a diamond too. I'm gonna hand him the diamond.
How much is this one worth?
Diamond.
I think this one was from when him and I fought that mage with the mind thingies or whatever.
I
In that
will
room?
tell you. I'll just give you what you're looking for. They're both worth 300 gold.
Fucking thank you. Right. I'll be right back. I have gifts to make. And I'm going to run off back to that jeweler.
Yep.
What did we just do?
Takes you about 5 minutes to get there from the castle, and you bust in the
I
door.
don't know,
And
but
say,
we'll go to lunch.
hi.
I need 2 rings made.
Let's go.
Diamonds aren't that big, Jesus.
Well, I don't fucking know.
They're probably like.
Here you go.
Yeah.
I need 2 rings made.
All right, yeah. That'll be 400 gold.
So where do you want to have lunch?
How soon can I get them back?
Soup sounds good.
He
It's
looks
kind of
at
cold today.
diamonds.
Yeah. Some nice soup or even a chili.
Would you like for me to clean up the facets a little
Yeah,
bit?
some chili and.
Make them look nice. They're more for function than fun.
Okay, all right. So simple gold band, simple silver band.
Simple gold, either whatever will get it to me faster. Really, the important part is the diamond, but I want to be able to have it at person at all times.
I've got you. I can make simple gold band a little bit faster than I can work silver. Throw in an extra 25 gold. I can have them done by the end of the day.
So 325.
Yeah.
All right, here you go.
Actually, 425 because it was 200 per ring.
Oh, okay. 425.
As he was doing that, we decided to go for a lunch date. Is there any like soup areas around or chili?
Soup areas.
I'm at soup.
What store are you at? I'm at the soup store.
Why are you shopping for clothes at a soup store? Fuck you.
Oh god, I can't even. All right. There's no soup place, but there in the Royal District there's a few upper class restaurants.
You pick, Creeden.
Do I see anything that catches my eye? Something that looks particularly tasty? Do I smell anything?
Seems to be a bistro that has some outside dining on the cobblestone road. Their doors are open aloft, and you can smell beef and seafood wafting from there.
I smell seafood. And beef. I smell beef too.
You come out of the jeweler store.
Do you want to go get some beef?
Area of the upper district.
There's beef.
You see Creeden sniffing the air and saying, "I smell seafood, but there's beef too." Pointing off in a direction.
It's not just. I won't eat any fish.
I have a question
promise.
for you.
I might have an answer.
How long would you say that we have spoken to the Royal Vizier total?
Like
In time.
In time
Yeah.
wise, maybe for a total of like an hour in the amount of time that you guys have visited the castle and everything.
I'm going to disguise myself as the Royal Vizier.
Oh, fuck me. Okay.
And I'm going to walk up to a guard as long as I know that the Royal Vizier isn't around. Like, I'm going to double check that he's not there, and then I'm going to walk up to a guard.
As you're walking up, he kind of stands up a little bit straighter and kind of like tilts his head.
Now, thanks to my actor feat, I can perfectly imitate his voice.
No.
God!
Yes.
That coin purse, that was lighter than it was supposed to be. I'm not blaming you. I'm just frustrated. Please excuse me. I need you to go and grab a second one, another 500 gold.
Fuck, I don't know how to play this. You are a motherfucker.
Do we see this happening?
Or I think we're on our
You guys
lunch
are
break,
like-
so.
We haven't picked our lunch place though.
Oh.
We're still outside arguing.
He stands up a little bit straighter.
Well,
Right
not
away, sir.
arguing, but
And
Maybe you
he
should
runs off.
let's go to the beef one.
So you're
Go
what
to the
in
beef
between the
one.
double doors
Sorry.
and the main entrance?
Smoked salmon is just so good.
Is there anybody else around me?
There's a couple more guards.
Okay. I'm going to approach one of the guards. I have some very important business to attend to. I'll send the satyr this way to pick it up. Just have it ready for him, okay?
Yes, sir.
I'm going to walk away and find a quiet alley to drop this guy's self.
Yeah, you find it just fine. I had set up points in the castle in which he might have run into the vizier on the way. So after about an hour, are you watching the
Yeah, after I
guards
drop it, I'm going to start stumbling back up. And like, the vizier told me to grab something
Yeah,
from him.
after about a half an hour, the guard comes back with a satchel and hands it. And it's like, what was I supposed to... Where'd he go? What was I supposed to do this? The other guard looks at him. Oh, hand it here. We're supposed to give it to the satyr. No, and he's... Okay. And he hands it to him instead of handing it to you. And then he hands it to you.
Thank you, lads. We'll be on our way now. I'm going to fucking take off.
I'm so mad at you right now.
That was
Even
beautiful.
with the
That
ear
was
infection, you're beautiful tonight.
Oh my god.
That was perfect. You're more rogue than me. Like,
I love this feat.
He's playing the diplomat savant, man.
Uh-huh.
Like...
Holy shit, I did not think that would go nearly as well as it did.
So we went to
It
the
shouldn't have.
we went to the restaurant that had beef, not the seafood.
Oh, that's the same bistro.
oh,
It's
They
just like
just-
one of those all-encompassing bistros.
we don't have to get fish.
As you come back, like, they're still sitting there in front of the restaurants talking about where they're going.
We don't have to get fish. They sell beef.
Pan!
What?
She keeps wanting to eat fish. That was the first thing out of her mouth. It's, I smell seafood.
It's a compliment, dear.
Wait, what?
I'm gonna walk away. I'm just like so over it and just done.
I'm gonna walk
Meredith
into the
just finally
bistro.
starts to walk over to the bistro and sits down at the cafe table.
I was gonna say I want food, so I'm walking over and sitting down.
Yeah, so all three of you sit down, and a halfling, well-dressed, comes out and... Yes? What can I get you lot?
I'll take whatever your finest meal is.
All right. And you?
Your smoke set. Red meat. Smoked,
Good call.
Smoked.
We do have a fine brisket tonight. And for you?
Do you have calamari? That's not fish, that's octopus.
I'll have to check with the chef. And he rushed.
That's not fish. That's octopus.
Octopus,
Shrimp acceptable?
Shrimp is acceptable.
Do you have shrimp?
He's already gone. He already rushed off to the...
Just anime tears streaming down my face.
About this point, a chair pulls out beside you guys and 8-Ball sits down.
Alright, hello.
Don't you have business to attend to, Sherry?
Yeah, I've also got to get food. That is literally our next stop, don't worry. At least I think, I'm not even sure if we're going in the right way.
Just remember, when you sign a contract with him, you better not cross him. He'll take more than his fair share.
Don't plan to, Look, nobody's even told me where to go yet.
That wasn't quite up to me.
Well, where the hell are we
towards
going?
Creeden, and then shoots a glance back to you.
Do I see it?
Yeah. I mean, he's not hiding it. He just kind of shifts his eyes over to Creeden, shifts them back to Pam.
So what do you know that I don't know?
I need to go home.
Right, and we're gonna get food, and then we're gonna go there.
What's going
So I don't know.
Rita, what's going on at home?
Don't know.
I need to go home.
I don't know.
Let's hurry up and
Just
eat so we
along
can
for the
go.
ride at this point.
8-Ball's gone by the time you guys get back over in that direction. Sure enough, about an hour later, the halfling comes back with a big
Was almost in
dinner
your eye.
serving platter and sets down in front of you guys, and along with a complimentary pot of tea and a few clay cups, and walks off.
Thanks, Creeden.
That was incredibly civilized of you. Time to fuck it up.
No burp.
Cheerio, Pip Pip.
It's hot.
How much is our meal going to cost?
You don't know yet. The bill hasn't been dropped off yet.
Has the food been dropped off?
Yeah, food's been dropped off.
So I have calamari?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna fucking scarf it down.
Same.
Yeah. Like scarf it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There's other patrons looking around at you guys. You can tell you.
Elegantly scarfing.
Oh, you're elegantly scarfing. Just look.
Meanwhile, I'm being sophisticated just...
What
do you expect from a goat?
And the halfling returns about 5 minutes into your meal and sets the bill down.
And how much is it?
Stands there. It's about 75 gold.
Don't worry.
I'll
about
task
it.
25.
No, don't
I
worry.
task 25.
I got an extra $500. Or extra 500 gold. Don't fucking worry about it. I got it.
From where?
Where?
We will talk later.
Did
So
you
it's
give a little...
75. This is the third time tonight I've been at 602 gold pieces.
So you hand him the gold.
Yep.
He just kind of stands there and looks at you for another minute.
Oh no, you don't get to tip.
I'm tipping. 20 gold.
And walks off. Just silent
Fuck that
the
guy.
whole time.
What? You jealous?
Oh. Right, we should be on our way. And we should probably get out of here before.
Before what?
Don't worry about it. Let's just get the fuck out of here.
Okay.
At this point, it's probably about afternoon, 4:30, 5 o'clock, evening, I guess you could say. Are you guys leaving out of town now, or?
I was planning on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on, Bubbles.
So it doesn't take long, maybe about 10 hours to on the outskirts of the royal city, along the border of the empire, you start to come into more denser forests. The border between Nosgoth and the empire, and you start getting to the point where it stops being roads and it starts to become more like trails. You recognize the area pretty well as you guys start to come in, probably about 2 o'clock in the morning, and everything just, it's a lot more lush in this area, a lot more damp smelling, a lot more vibrant with the life of the earth itself.
This doesn't look anything like refuse. I assume that's where we were going. Sorry.
Refuse became my home. It's not where I was born or raised.
So where are we?
Everybody give me a perception check.
I don't know what the forest is called where I'm from.
You take advantage on this perception check.
Thank you. I got a 14.
14.
14.
Wow.
Yeah.
Even with advantage?
12 plus 2.
Damn.
Yeah.
So, what was the highest again?
All 14.
All of them were 14.
Jesus. So, as you start to go through the woods, you start to hear distant howling. You guys notice it first, and then it's almost as if your hearing comes back to you. You start to hear
I'm a
very
hide
familiar
behind
howls.
As I'm sitting on the horse, I'm taking off my cape, my torso, shirt, tunic, whatever.
You guys start to see Creeden undressing on his horse.
Just taking stuff off.
Like I said, I'm hiding behind
making
Pan.
sure, like I'm pulling my little hair out of like the little bun or whatever, because I know it's kind of like a fade. And I'm kind of like setting my blades down on the horse, and then I'm gonna jump off, and I'm gonna start like running on all four like a fucking dog.
Give me an acrobatics
Should we have freebies
check
or something?
with advantage.
I don't know what his problem is.
18 plus 8.
26.
So, in a flash, you guys see Creeden hop, roll, and dart off in the direction of the howling, but not in a dash, but straight on all fours. Just running.
Do we follow?
I don't know. I'm kind of scared to follow.
I am terrified.
At this point, in order to keep up, you would have to get your horses to start galloping.
I mean, we can't let him fucking die out
We
here.
gotta grab the other horse. We gotta grab fucking
Fuck the
Bubbles.
other- He wasn't worried about
I'm
Bubbles.
gonna tie Bubbles up to my horse.
Mm-hmm.
Alright,
It
let's
doesn't
go.
take you much to reach over and grab Bubbles' reins.
Fucking Creeden.
So you guys, like, by the time you grab Bubbles and tie him up and start heading in that direction, Creeden's already out of sight.
Fuck, we lost Creeden.
It takes about a couple more minutes up the trail, but you start to see Creeden stopped in front of 5 dire wolves.
Not going closer.
And they're all down, almost in a prancing position, or a pouncing position, except for one which is more gnarled looking than the rest, looks older, a little bit taller, is right up in Creeden's face.
I'm jumping off the horse right behind Creeden and summoning the fucking rapier.
Wait, so do I see him do this?
What are you doing?
I'm not fucking going near. I'm staying back with the horses.
Yes, you see him do this, and as soon as you summon that rapier behind Creeden, the wolf right next to Creeden fucking like stands up taller and moves in a flash to Creeden's back and separates you two and bears down on you with a
In a reflex, I'm gonna turn around and start growling too.
Yeah, at this point you see Creeden do the same thing, turn around and duck up underneath of the bigger wolf's
Pan, go get your throat ripped out.
legs and peek around on it and growl at you, and then you kind of see Creeden kind of like growl and then snap into reality for a second.
Pan, what are you doing?
It looks like you're about to get fucking shredded.
At this point, the big dire wolf that's above you looks down at you.
I'd drop the rapier. Well, unsummon it.
Papa.
Backs up to the rest of the pack and looks around.
Is it safe
And
yet?
sits down,
I don't know.
eyeing the fish person.
Nah.
Speak to me in growls. You guys don't understand this. Let's do it that way.
Lover, mate, orphan.
Goat, dinner, fish. We not near stream.
Fish, out of water. Orphan, breathe air. Goat, mate, lover.
Play with food?
Food, fun, play with.
How be?
Entertainment, safety.
No, how be?
Tired. Miss home.
How sneaky family?
Need money. Need gem. Need shiny rock.
Ooh, shinies, got you. Yeah.
Can I come down there yet?
If you do, approach slowly.
I'm gonna turn invisibility on
They
and
just hear me
come down.
growling back and forth with this thing.
Tellfish, still stinky. I'll tell Pack not eat food,
Not eat food.
but later we get food.
Later we get food. They not food.
Fish your friends, not.
Property. Property.
Bring not food back to den. And at this point, you guys, between this growling, like vicious sounding growling that you guys are hearing between Creeden and this wolf, the wolf finally sits back up, looks at you two, and kind of tilts his head and perks his ears up, and then turns around and the rest of the pack follows him into the woods.
They're not gonna eat our horses, right?
No, that's my dad.
I kind of figured, but I'm just scared about bubbles.
Oh no, he just said that fish person stink and why be around goat man. Did you not understand that?
I couldn't hear any of it.
That was my dad. Oh, I should have introduced you. I'll have to do that when we go back to the den. By the way, he wants food.
What do you mean that was your dad?
It's my dad. Everyone has a dad.
No, I don't.
Except she doesn't have a dad.
I don't know what a dad is.
Yeah,
What's a dad?
The equivalent for a siren dad is a victim.
That was good.
Sorry, I couldn't resist.
DM master point to munchie.
Yeah. I will make my next nat 20 the one that destroys you all.
Good job, Creeden.
Well, you see, that's
When
my
a
dad.
mommy and daddy love each other
Right,
very,
so
very
what I'm trying
much.
to wrap my head around is she's half, well, probably almost all fish. I'm look half goat. Are you a werewolf?
No, I'm just a halfling.
Do you have any wolf blood in you?
I don't think so.
For out of game question, real quick, do either of you two know comprehend language?
I have
think
abyssal.
Oh, that's your
No, it's a
languages, but do you
spell.
know the spell comprehend language?
Oh,
by
probably
chance?
not.
No, I didn't take it.
Okay.
I don't even know if I have the ability to do it.
Deus Ex Machina strikes again. Go on, sorry.
No, you're good.
So, we're...
Abandoned as a child. Muriel.
In what way is he your dad? What I'm getting at is, did you come from his loins, or were you found?
I understand. Well, you see, I was kind of forsaken by my own race, so, I mean...
They adopted you?
Pretty much, yeah.
Are they going to try and eat us?
No. They don't... Well, he did ask why I was playing with my food.
I kind of wish you would.
Can you guys
Stop!
stop?
That reminds me what I called you. So, Dad wants food. We should probably go, like, bring
food?
something back before I bring you guys back to the den, because, I don't know, you might try and take a bite.
Can I hear any deer or anything running around?
Make me perception.
11.
No.
Can I hear or smell anything?
Make me an investigation with advantage. Homeworld turf.
Things with advantage.
Try 6.
15. Or no, sorry, 16.
16, I'll let that be just enough. You definitely hear a couple deer in the distance. Probably about a good 40 yards out.
About 40 yards that way.
Okay, Scooby-Doo.
Get your bow and go shoot it.
Where's my horse?
Right back there. You're lucky I grabbed him. Pan was just gonna leave him.
Yeah, it was.
Just gonna kind of just mosey my way onto my horse and get my bow.
Yeah, make me a stealth with disadvantage. You're on a beast of burden.
Reroll. So 14 plus 11.
Jesus fucking Christ, yeah. You sure enough, you give me one more perception.
Actually, it would be plus 12 because you have your proficiencies and stuff. This is what all your stuff is right now.
Oh, okay. With advantage or?
Yeah, with advantage.
So, what were you asking for? Perception?
Yep.
8.
It's good enough. When you're about 10 yards out, you start to see 3 deer sitting there. Just kind of munching at some twigs and berries on bushes.
I'm gonna sneak up so I can get like real close to one, close to like face to face.
Off the horse?
Yep.
Alright, yeah. Give me one more sneak with advantage.
It's plus 12.
So 26.
Yeah, you get right up on this fucking deer's neck before it even can see you.
And I want to take both my daggers, stab it into its neck, and bite it.
Yeah, sure enough. I don't even need you to roll an attack on that. You get the deer in one foul swoop.
And now I want to attempt to drag it back.
Are the other 2 deer still there?
No, they fucking fled in terror.
Damn.
Give me a strength check.
Can we see Creeden?
You guys hear it, sort of. Like when the attack happens, you hear a...
I got a 14.
It takes you some time, but you're able to drag the deer just fine. You're trailing blood behind you. You're dripping with blood. About 10 minutes later, Creeden comes out of the woods with a deer in hand by antlers with knife wounds and what looks like a bite mark on its neck.
Christ.
We should probably help.
We should, but do we want to?
Can you get that for me?
I'm gonna hop down and walk over and help pick up this deer.
I am gonna help him. I'm just gonna take it from Creeden and help
so
him.
are you heading back to the den then?
Yep.
You know the route like the back of your fucking hand.
So I'm just
it
kinda
takes you
reading.
like 3 or 4 minutes from where you guys are to get to the den. And the den is a big alcove in a cliffside. I'd say probably about 40 feet deep by like 60 foot wide, like a really big one. And you notice now that there is a lot more dire wolves here than were here than you had seen in the forest. There's probably about 18 or 20. A few of them really big. You recognize the elders pretty quickly. You notice that there's probably about 6 or 7 new pups and 6 or 7 new adolescent wolves that you probably haven't met. And yeah, you guys approach, and all the wolves kind of perk their heads up and fucking tilt and eye you guys. A few tongues kind of fall out, and you guys also see the big gnarled wolf in the back of the alcove stand up and to you that you hear, "Food carry food, but the food that carry food not food." And everybody else just kind of tilts their heads and looks at you guys with ears pointed, very confused.
Me and Nerida are gonna toss the deer into the den.
Here, go eat.
At that point, you guys see a few of the pups and the adolescents diving in it, and the alpha. You realize at this point he's definitely the alpha. Comes from the back of the pack real quick, jumps over everybody, and just kind of clears a little bit of space and rips the torso open. After about a good 10-15 minutes of just watching wolves in turn tear apart this carcass in a bloody mess, a couple of the cubs are actually playing in the ribcage, fighting over little scraps hanging off the ribs.
Can I get down in there and play with the pups too while they're doing
Yeah,
that?
sure. You don't quite fit in the
I'm
ribcage,
mortified.
but you're able to kind of dip your head in and nip at them here and
Yeah,
there.
and just be
I
like,
have the
"Ha."
most confusing boner right now.
At about this point, the alpha looks at you two. Cree, get shiny rock from back.
Shiny rock from back.
Shiny rock from back where sleep.
I'm gonna go check. Be like, thanks, Papa.
Yeah, it's an amber piece about this big on a pewter backing, with a big chain on it. Looks to be about maybe like 3 foot round or so.
Jesus.
The chain, not the pendant.
Oh,
The pendant's
okay.
like this big. But the chain's probably like 3 foot in diameter. Like it's a really big chain. Looks like it might have to be wrapped around twice to be worn as a nice necklace. And he motions for you to bring it back to him.
So I grab it and bring it to him.
Dips his head down.
For me?
No. For you
Okay.
to put the chain on.
Okay, I was about to be like, there's no way I'm wearing this. I take it and just kind of put it on him.
He stands up. Or not stands up, but like
Right.
sits up
Yeah.
proud. And he looks at you two. I Alpha. You guys clearly understand him now.
What? What?
Cree tells me you not food.
That's right.
We're not food. Fish are friends, not food.
Fish tasty.
I'm gonna back up a bit behind Pan.
Don't cower before him. Oh, Papa. Sorry.
I was about to say, someone has to break that fucking silence, man.
Papa. This dear friend, Nerida, Fish,
Siren.
Siren.
I'm gonna pop my gills out of my hand.
Fish magic.
I'm gonna polymorph into a dire wolf.
At this point, you see his head go back.
Now can I understand, like, in his native tongue?
I don't think polymorph works that way.
I think it does.
If it does, then
I want it
absolutely.
to.
He backs up a little bit. Go wolf magic now?
Goat, use magic. Magic goat.
Magic goat.
Magic goat.
Magic fish.
Wolf, cow, cat.
Magic no food.
Magic no food.
And some of the other wolves are kind of like growling and, but like more in a playful way, in a confused way, and just very happy to see these weird things happen.
Yes, I gain the language of whatever creature I am polymorphed into, assuming it has one.
Sure enough, yeah, you can definitely understand the animal.
Right. My name is Pan. I am a goat.
He hears title Pan, goat Pan.
Yes.
Like, I mean, it's a very broken dialect. It's very direct wording.
Creeden, mate.
I heard you say that too, so I'm like...
Wolf
I
mate,
didn't hear shit.
wolf mate goat.
I heard that
No.
though. Wait, what?
No play food.
No play food.
Mean no disrespect. Help
Man,
you
why
need?
the fish gotta be left out?
You have polymorph too.
No, I don't.
Oh, I thought you did.
No, I took Cloud Kill and
Telekinesis.
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 It's a horrible inside joke. I'm sorry. When you say you need help, he dips head. Little men no visit no more.
Little men.
Little men?
You mean Cree?
No. Creekin.
Creekin.
Your halfling
people.
family?
I wouldn't call them family.
Not for
Fair.
many moon cycles.
Is there a reason to their disappearance? The reason they know here.
Reason no here. They stop revere wolf. They start revere two mask man.
They need fear wolf?
No need fear wolf. They once tried to appease wolf
I don't understand any of this.
with food.
So I'm just gonna sit
Of
off
their
the
own
edge
kin.
and just look back and forth.
We no eat. We take what they discard.
No eat pups.
We kill a few of them, and they don't come back. But they also no more revere two mask men either.
Where at?
New den for them that way. Old den for them that way.
Glad they no come anymore.
Glad they came. We got Creeden.
I'm glad they came that time.
I'm gonna drop polymorph. Right. So, yeah, I bet that was really weird from your end, huh?
At
I
this
could
point-
only hear what he said.
I'm sorry.
At this point, he say, "Park now, sleep. You now quiet." And he kind of throws his head to the side and throws the necklace off into the corner.
I think that's our cue to get out of here. At least for now.
No sleep with the pack?
No,
I-
sleep with the pack.
I
I'm
don't-
sorry. No. I
I
scared.
have to explain things to Nerida, and don't want to piss any of them off.
The alpha wolf curls into the back and lays his head down and
You
looks
can
up
sleep
at
with
you.
them.
Yeah.
Kinda.
It's
gives you
been
a look.
forever since I've been with
Go-
my
go
parents.
join
Go
your
sleep.
family.
We'll go camp somewhere.
Yeah, just kind of like jump on all fours and make a mad dash for my dad and just...
So real quickly as you say that, Creeden drops to all fours and in 4 hops back to the alpha, like precisely in between his legs, and curls up as the alpha swings his tail around to cover Creeden and lays his own head back down.
Gonna walk a good distance away from the den.
Yeah.
And set up Liam's tiny hut. Right, well that explains a fucking lot about Creeden, doesn't it?
Yeah, at this point you're snuggling
I
into
didn't
the
hear
warmth,
any of that.
familiar
Okay,
fur.
right. So, they at first obviously wanted to eat us.
Well,
So you get to-
yeah, I
but,
got
you know,
that.
got that taken care of. There's the people that were Creeden's kin. Apparently, at some point, brought an offering to the wolves to try and get them to stop eating their people or something, and then the wolves just adopted Creeden, from what I could tell. Yeah, really weird. But apparently they haven't been by in quite a while to give more food. They're talking about the Two-Masked Man, which has got to be LA tomorrow, right?
I mean,
Like
obviously.
fur fly and everything. So there's a new, he called it a den, so I don't know what the fuck that means. I don't know if it's actually a house or what, but a new one over there and their old one over that way. So I guess in the morning we'll figure out which one Creeden wants to go to and start from there and figure out what the hell's going on.
Yeah. What did I hear about him say mate? What?
Oh yeah, I called Creeden my mate.
Oh my god.
Question with Liam's tiny hut.
Yes.
Can creatures at all enter that are familiar with you?
Only ones that I allow.
Okay. Alright.
So
Let me
Creeden
get the
only?
exact wording.
No offense to you, but wolves freak me out.
The spell ends if I leave it.
And also, about how far out from the den did you go?
I was thinking a good 120, 130 feet, somewhere
Okay,
around
cool.
there.
Like,
So
not in
still
real life,
within
but
sight
as
of
a
the
fifth
den,
person,
yeah,
I can
away
see
enough.
me being
Yeah.
scared
Okay.
of a wolf.
Yeah. Creatures and objects within the dome, when you cast a spell, can move through it freely. All other creatures and objects are barred from passing through it. Spells and other magical effects can't extend through the dome or be cast through it. The atmosphere
that's fair.
is
That's all I needed to know.
comfortable and dry, blah, 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 blah.
Blah, 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 blah.
Alright, so is everyone just going to bed?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm already passed the fuck out. Got like the tails of Blinky.
Alright, everybody give me a d20.
9.
8.
18.
Creeden's just
Creeden
waking
wakes
up
up
every
first.
time.
You wake up to a couple of the cubs coming over and playing with the alpha's tail and giving you a few licks and nips on the face.
I'm gonna kind of bat him around and like play with him.
As you bat at the one that's licking at your face, he kind of like tries to jump at the same time, and you catch him midair, and he to the side and just kind of lands on the rib cage of the alpha, and the alpha and grabs him by the
nape.
scruff.
the nape, the
Yeah.
scruff. I think
None of us can talk.
guys, I think I'm having an aneurysm. Does anybody else smell toast?
I think I had a stroke.
And kind of tosses him off towards the floor of the den, and yeah, so you're awake. You guys, what did you roll?
I rolled an 8.
I rolled a 9.
Okay,
I'm staying in the hut till Pan wakes up. I'm not leaving the
yeah,
hut
you
without
wake
Pan.
up first, and Pan wakes up about 2 minutes later, and you're just kind of sitting there in the hut.
Any sign from Creeden yet?
I haven't left the hut.
Oh.
Wolves scare me.
Right, well, let's get up and start heading up towards the
Find
den.
Creeden.
Yeah. Start walking that way.
Yeah, you guys start to approach the den, and you see Creeden playing with the pups in the middle of the den, and a few of the adolescent wolves have joined in at this point, so it starts getting a little rough-housey. They're kind of picking you up and throwing you up against the wall and such, and you come back at them and like grab onto their neck and start gnawing, and you guys are looking at this like, Jesus fucking Christ.
Alright.
Do I see them yet?
You're really kind of.
Yeah.
You're
into
really
this.
busy into horsing around right now.
I'm gonna
Creeden!
bite his ear. Huh?
As you see Creeden's eyes peek up over the head of a wolf. Huh? What's up?
All I could think of was the white dogs of Undertale.
Creeden, we've got business to do.
Playtime after.
Playtime later.
A few of the fucking cubs start to do a little whine and scatter about.
I'm gonna use Mage Hand to grab one of the deer's leg bones and just toss it.
As you do, like the pups like, and then fucking like start mad dashing after the bone.
Creeden is losing his shit. Oh, that was beautiful. I almost ran after that.
I'm gonna pick up one with Mage Hand, just wiggle it in front of Creeden's face.
Oh my god, don't tempt me.
As you do that, one of the other cubs that didn't quite leave Creeden's side at that point starts jumping up after it.
I'm gonna hand it to him.
And just barely nibs the fucking end of the bone before you drop it. And he just...
Yeah.
Right, so
So what do you think of my family?
they're adorable.
They're lovely.
Yeah, they's cute.
They're scary, but they're lovely.
Oh,
I'm just
they're
glad that they
fluffy.
didn't try and eat us.
Yeah.
No, you're with me.
So,
Just don't ever come
old
alive.
den or new den? Which one we going to?
Yeah, like what the hell are we supposed to? Because are we trying to convince them to keep bringing offerings to your family, or
Or we're trying to get rid of
outside
them?
game, real quick, you would recognize Tiki that when the alpha said den, that he meant more of like community. So the old community is where they once used to live.
Mm-hmm.
The new den would be where most of them have taken up shelter now.
So do I know if he wants us to bring more people back for offerings, or am I trying to like continue to get rid of them, or?
No. So from what you're understanding is, like, you knew that your kin, the halflings, had stopped coming, well before you left. And you had heard tale of the two masked man before, which you now know to be Ali Damara. But what catches your eye is the fact that he said they no longer follow the two masked man anymore. The New Den, you know that village pretty well. It's about an hour out from the woods, and it's a small village of halflings and half elves and such. And the Old Den you're not familiar with, though.
Well, I don't know too much on the Old Den aside from, I believe my parents were there. I think that's how they got me. I don't remember. But maybe I was brought to them. I'd probably start with the New Den. I mean, it's a fairly decent sized town. It's not too far from here.
Lead the way.
Yeah, let's go.
Alright. I'm heading off.
Yeah, so I mean, it takes you guys about an hour or so to get through the rough trails of the forest. It kind of seems like you're crossing a big portion, like patch of forest, if you will. You start to emerge on the other side. You start to see kind of like some more clean grass-swept field. I'm feeling that stroke coming on really hard, guys. And some really old, like 3 fence post style fences, very cobbled together grass hutches, and like very what's the fucking word I'm looking for? Rustic housing and buildings. It's probably about maybe a quarter the size of Miffleton, and you see a lot of halflings. Like, a lot of halflings. All the same skin tone and size as Creeden, just about.
You alright, Creeden?
Make sure I don't kill anyone.
If you start to, come to me first. I'll make you invisible. Be even more terrifying.
Well, she can turn invisible
I
herself.
knew
She's a
there was a
ring.
reason why I fancied you.
My bad. I'm sorry.
I forgot that you had the ring of invisibility.
Yeah, I do have it. But
Alright, well. So, what's the game plan here?
I'm sure there's got to be a mayor or something here that we should go to. Do I know anything like that? Do I know where any buildings like that would be? Or?
Yeah, I mean, you're familiar with this town. As you started to get into the Thieves Guild, this is one of the first towns you started to hang out in. It's actually where you kind of got your introduction into the Thieves Guild by a few jacobouts that live in the small inn in the town. It's a small place, a few shops here and there, a blacksmith or two. Mostly farmland, but there is a town council building, if you will. It is kind of seen over by, I guess you would say an equivalent of a mayor, more of like a lord, if you will.
Lord fuck.
Not quite to that extent, but yeah, I mean, you got the right idea. It would basically be like the medieval equivalent of an accountant. Like, they hold a title, but, like, they don't really, like, they're not high up in the chain. They just watch over things.
Nobody asks any questions when you're
You're an accountant.
I'm an accountant.
Yes, they are medieval e-girls. Absolutely. You got it correct. You have seen through my clever disguise. I have brought you guys medieval thoughts. So what are you doing?
Bustling with rage.
Quick. Let me handle it, Creeden. Just, if you see things going south, run in and help. But for the most part, I think I know what to do.
I'm gonna follow Pan.
I'm going to cast Disguise Self as Ollie Damara.
Evens or odds?
Evens.
You do, and it's there for a split second.
Mm-hmm.
And it's almost like it's drained away from you.
Trying to fucking do this for you. Fine. Then I'm going to... What is the most ornate looking building around?
Probably in the center of the town or so. There seems to be a building that's built with actual cobblestone instead of like mud walls and such. And it's got a spire that comes off of it with a clock up in the top. So you would assume that's probably like the town hall.
Okay. And I'm going to go to the front doors, not like kick them open or anything, but I'm going to shove them open like I'm furious.
The party has arrived, bitches.
Yeah, you shove them wide the fuck open, and there's a secretary at a desk, like literally just 10 feet away as you do. Oh, yes, hello.
Who's in charge here and where are they?
That would be, oh my.
Quickly now.
Why are you so angry?
Summon the rapier.
Oh god. At this point, two guards kind of come down the stairs. What are you doing?
Who is in charge and where are they?
That would be, Lord, Madère.
Get rid of the rapier. Take me to them.
Lord Madère's not taking visitors right now. I'm sorry.
Siren call.
You know what? No, I'm not going to let that go because he rushed off. You never said you were following.
I did too. I said I was following Pan.
Did she?
I don't know.
The whole time that these two were fighting, I said I was following Pan.
Fucking evens or odds. Damn it.
It's...
No. Fuck you.
Damn it.
That isn't what I asked now, is it?
You can't just bust in here. We'll take you to
The hell I
stocks for that.
cannot.
At this point, they're approaching you with restraint intent.
Cast invisibility.
Oh,
I'm gonna make eye contact, slip on the ring, and go invisible.
I'm going invisible then too.
okay. The guards start. The guards start looking around for you guys.
I'm going to walk up the stairs that they were descending from and start looking for this lord's office.
I mean, it's pretty obvious. There's a big oaken set of double doors at the top of the stairs with a gold plaque on it that says Madiri.
Okay, I'm gonna Is it open or?
No, it's closed, and the plaque looks fairly brand new, by the way.
Okay.
Is it unlocked?
Yeah, I'm gonna jiggle the handle, see if I can.
Yeah, I mean it's unlocked. Usually there's guards posted at the fucking door.
Gotcha. Okay. Then I'm going to open the door and walk in, not trying to be too loud or anything.
So as you open the door and walk in, immediately, are you guys right behind him?
Mm-hmm.
So immediately as you three walk in, invisibility drops.
Awesome.
Cool. I was planning on dropping it anyway.
And you guys see a tiefling sitting behind a desk. Can I help you all?
Oh, you certainly can. You see, I'm here on business.
Okay, who let you into my office?
Don't worry about it.
We let ourselves in.
It seems that at some point there has been some sort of change in worship or something around here.
Yes, the Empire prefers not to have their communities worshipping pagan gods.
Yeah, well, it's time that you get back to worshipping Ali tomorrow.
I don't think so.
See, you think that you have a choice in this matter, but you really don't.
But I really do. This is my town.
Oh, sweetie. It's not, though.
I think it is.
I'm going to try and summon the rapier. I'm not going to try and make it obvious, but I'm going to try.
So you summon the rapier, and he looks down. At this point, by the way, you realize when you summon the rapier, he does a little bit of a reflexive turn, and he's missing an arm. And he looks down at your hand, sees it appear into your hand, and immediately he flicks his hand, and he summons a scimitar. Are you sure you want to do that?
Absolutely I am. Now, we can do this one of two ways. We could make it messy and gross and all that here and now. And then you can die and this town will go into somebody's hands and they will worship Ali tomorrow. Or we can do this honorably. Out in the
Why don't
front.
we just kill them all?
Out in the front. Just you and I. Winner rules the town.
Rage.
Oh, I can't do that. This place is tied up in red tape, you know, bureaucracy.
Rage.
However, what I can do is, and he snaps at the same time his scimitar disappears. And I need everybody to make me a Constitution save.
Is this magical?
Yes.
Cool, I get advantage. 14.
19.
Dirty 20.
So you're the only one who immediately becomes paralyzed. You can tell, like, the whole room filled with magic. You're pretty sure he had a trap set for this type of, like, a security measure.
Yeah.
Essentially. At that point, Gods! And as he makes that call, you guys hear rustling footsteps, and sure enough, about 10 guards rush into the office and half circle around you guys. You guys can see that Pan is paralyzed, and you guys are completely surrounded. And at that point, he speaks up. Now, I will give you all one chance to leave my town. But if you don't, I'm going to have to put you in the stockades, and you'll have to go to court for this. You're threatening a government official. I can't have you doing that. And I'm sure the king would not like to hear any of this either.
You're a king who kills babies?
King of the Empire doesn't kill babies?
What are you looking at me for? I can't even do
I
anything.
know!
I
I'm just
can't even
thinking.
talk.
I'm thinking.
Now, if you all would kindly leave my office, I will send you away with the blessings of the Carrion Queen, and I hope that you all have a safe journey out of my town. At this point, one of the guards grabs you by the scruff of the neck. You still can't move, and the other 9 encircle you two and start to push you out of the office. And
Creeden, it's your call.
Anyone who touches me, I'm biting.
Nobody's touching. They're just marching towards you, escorting you forcibly out.
And I'm gonna go up to the guard that's holding him by the scruff and be like, let go of my friend, I will take him from here.
He lets go. They escort you out of the building, and one of the guards very sarcastically goes, and it's the way out of town, and turns around and walks away. As the other 8 guards are surrounding you guys, still just watching.
How long does this paralyzation last?
By the time you make it to about the center, and they set you down, it wears off.
What the fuck am I looking at that for?
This town smells of
Okay.
trash.
I'm going to cast Lehman's tiny hut in the center of town.
Alright, sure. Yeah, do you do this right in front of the half moon of fucking guards watching you? Sure.
Yep.
Yeah, you cast it. It's there.
Now, we're going to be here for at least 8 more hours. Do me a favor and summon your fucking lord to talk.
He's not saying anything. He's just staring at you intimidatingly.
You two are free to exit and enter at your own will.
Are you guys going into the hut?
Yeah, I'm in the hut right now.
I'm in the hut right now.
Oh, okay.
If I leave, the hut drops, but y'all can hop out, fire a crossbow, hop in.
Game plan.
And I think that's a good time to go to our second break.
And we are back on camera. God damn.
I'm fucking... Like I said, I rolled that cigarette way too loose, and it fucking burnt my throat, dude. Right? I fucking told you.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's strange.
Fucking, stupid Snapchat shit. So, as we last left off, all 3 of you were inside Lehman's tiny hut with 8 guards outside of the bubble.
Wait. Alright, so... You remember that when you guys gave me your diamonds, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, I'm going to pull out the 2 rings. Don't take this as anything other than what it is. Still learning how to do
to
it.
the 2 of you.
Still learning how to do it, but...
Are we Paul? I don't know what it is.
Polyamorous.
Thank you. Didn't want to say it wrong.
In the event that something happens to either of you, I should be able to bring you back as long as you guys have these on your rings, or on your finger.
Yeah, make it more realistic.
Yeah.
I got diamonds on both those rings.
I should
I
be
got
able to
diamonds on
bring you
these
guys back.
hands.
Okay?
So this is just for resurrection?
That's in case shit goes south. Like I said, I don't quite know how to do it yet, but I'm getting there.
There you go. I got big fingers.
I should be able to bring you back.
You did this with our diamonds?
Yeah.
That's
They're
really nice of
literally
you.
exactly what I needed to be able to. And like I said, I'm still working out the magic to it now, but I can't stand to lose somebody else, and that includes you.
So make sure to make note of that in your all's inventories.
Yeah.
Just diamond and gold ring.
Yep.
So, regards to the situation you guys are
Yeah.
currently in.
Are you bringing your lord or not?
We have orders. Orders to see you out of town.
Well, then you're going to be sitting here for about 8 hours.
I guess we sit here for 8 hours.
Go on, I'm going to go to sleep. Take a long rest while we're waiting.
Why don't you charm them?
I want to! About to say that. Can I just fucking charm these motherfuckers?
You can do whatever you want. You guys are able to get out of the dome and back into
I'm gonna
it.
walk out
I mean, your charm works
look
on
at
me,
all the
why not other
guards.
people?
and say, "Excuse me,
I
sirs,"
can't leave the hut.
and cast Siren Call.
If I do, it falls.
Alright, make your performance check.
13 plus 9.
22.
They are all on your fucking whim.
Can you please go grab the Lord for me?
Right away. And
I'm gonna walk back in. Hey guys, I got the Lord coming.
Yeah, they march off. Sure enough, very confused and very angry. Nerida, whatever the fuck I called him, I forgot already. Comes back with these guards trouncing behind, staring towards the Lehman's hut. Well,
Now, are you ready to talk?
I'm ready for you to leave my town.
That, again, is not what I asked. Are you ready to talk?
Guards, surround him.
Does talking get you out of my town?
It might. It depends on how the conversation goes.
All right.
Okay. I'm going to drop the hut.
Can't help Pizza the Hut though. So yeah, you drop the hut and he's standing there. Well,
Now, why exactly have you stopped worshipping Ali Damara? That's exactly why I'm here.
Ali Damara is not on the list of mainstream gods, if you will.
Why can't people just worship what they want? If that happens to be Ali Damara, why police them?
The Empire has an image to uphold. It's as simple as that.
Aren't we in the Nosgoth territory?
No, you're on the border of the Empire and the Nosgoth. On the side of the Empire.
And how exactly would we go about changing that?
I guess you could try to talk to people at the capital, and I mean, it's probably be a lot of red tape and hearings just to even be able to talk about it. I don't know what to tell you.
And exactly what is stopping you from letting it happen anyways?
Because I don't follow Ali Damara either. I am a patron of the Carrion Queen.
Cool. So what is stopping you from letting other people worship how they feel?
I am only simply doing my job.
Your job is stupid.
Let's see. Give me a
Just so
second.
you know.
I have a crowbar. I was thinking about I could just whack if I didn't have a crowbar.
Whack!
I don't know what to do from here. Holy fucking shit.
So I just looked at the name that the fast character generator gave this character sheet.
Yeah.
It's Quan. It's Quan.
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 So is that his name now?
No.
Okay.
It's whatever. Merida or whatever I
Merida,
fucking said. Merida.
Nerida. Okay.
Yes, I am Lord Quan. How can I help you? No. Fucking laugh. Jesus Christ, stop already.
What to do?
Charm him. Make him do it.
It only lasts an hour.
How long does my charm last? An hour?
Yeah.
You do it for an hour, she does it for an hour, gives us more time to come up with something, get him off our back.
Yeah, I'm going to cast Charm Person on him.
Alright, that is what, save?
Wisdom save of 17.
I was hoping you said charisma. Saves here. So, fucking, that's fucking helpful. Oh, okay, so that's okay. Never mind, that's more helpful than I thought. This character sheet's just laid out weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, he passes. And I'm sorry, can we not have a normal conversation?
We certainly can't because, well, honestly, I don't know.
You
This
didn't
is
listen.
difficult.
That's all, you didn't listen.
Pretty much. Look, the whole point that we're trying to do here.
You guys have turned this from like an actual quest to an episode of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia like really quick.
Now, I can see that you are also a warlock. Pact of the Blade.
Yes.
As am I.
Yes.
So you know what that entails.
Absolutely.
And mine is to get people back to worshipping Ali Damara. Now, how can we make this mutually beneficial?
I don't think you can. Not unless you can give me my arm back.
Now, when you say arm...
I mean the arm that Ali Damara took from me.
So that's your problem.
Among other things.
Were you a warlock of Ali Damara first?
I don't see how that matters.
So you were.
Make an insight check.
13.
You can't tell.
It's okay, I'm gonna work off the assumption that he was. So, you must have failed in some of your goals that you were trying to accomplish for him, and he took your arm. Is that right?
Couldn't be farther.
Couldn't be farther from the truth. Okay, gotcha. Right, so, who else runs this town with you?
Just me
Just you.
and my guards.
Your guards are drooling over me, by
Yeah,
the way.
that's only about 8 of them.
Could you
Bring
tell-
more, I'll charm more.
Could you tell us the story of how you lost your arm?
I think that's a bit personal, but I guess I could tell you that needs were not met.
Is that it?
My needs were not met.
What, you'd not get jerked off enough?
I'll ignore that comment for now.
Okay, Professor Snape.
We can do this
Sorry.
diplomatically or violently.
I've been
I
trying
would prefer
to do this
No, you
diplomatically the whole
haven't, though.
time.
You see, the point is, you're trying to get us out of town. I'm trying to get something done inside of town. Those two things kind of clash now, don't they?
Well, he said if we get his arm back, the one that Ali Damata took.
The Mata?
Yeah.
You're not getting my arm back, child.
What about the different arm?
It was a metaphor. I know that my arm is lost.
That's why I said a different one.
Why would I want a different arm?
I don't know.
I mean, if it's hooked to
What are
your
you gonna
body,
do with
it's
your
the
own
same
arm
size.
anyways? It's not like
Let
you
it
can put
wobble
it
At that
back.
point, like, you notice the arm's probably cut off about right here,
Mhm.
like midway through the first link of the arm. I don't fucking whatever this is.
Forearm.
Sure, yes, that thing. So, at that point, he kind of raises that nub, and you see a glow of purple start to emit from it. I think I can do plenty with my arm. Thank you very much.
So then why wouldn't a different arm work?
I don't need an arm.
Then
The
why-
arm was not the point.
Well, then you shouldn't have made it the fucking point.
It literally was just supposed to be a metaphor of like why he doesn't work for Ali Damara anymore. Like,
He doesn't work for Ali tomorrow?
Alright,
Okay.
alright. I'm gonna take off my fucking amulet here. I'm here trying to do work for you. I just need a yes or no. Do we kill him?
at this point, like the tiefling's laughing at you. He only comes to you when he needs something. He doesn't do anything for you.
Yeah, you're right. Does it do anything?
Not as far as you can tell, no.
He said we kill you.
Make a bluff
Deception.
Deception, sorry. Bluff used to be its own thing.
23.
His eyes kind of go a little wide. Of course he would. He never wanted me in the first place. He just used me.
Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing now, and I prefer to keep my fucking arm. So, we can do this diplomatically, or we can do it violently.
Or we could check the other town. The other gun.
Creeden. Pan's got a point.
Look, I'm not going to ask you to leave town. I'm going to ask you to be done with this and bother me no further with it. Can we make that deal for now?
We do some more investigating.
We have a truce for now. Deal?
Deal. And he snaps his fingers, and you feel your hold release from the men around him, and they all just kind of take into formation around him, and he takes back off to the capital, or not the capital, the fucking
the building. Yeah. All right.
I got us nowhere. I'm still in the town of trash.
Yeah, we're still in the fucking town. But the point is, at least we're still in the town.
Yeah.
What do you say we go check out the other den like Nerida was suggesting?
That was creepy.
Oh, I'm sorry. Like you were suggesting.
Yeah, let's go check out the old town.
All right.
Maybe we'll find his arm there.
You know what? I bet you Bartimus could make a new arm for this guy.
That's a wonderful idea.
Maybe he'll just go find one out of the back. Maybe that's what that screeching is.
Side quest.
tick tock, tick tock. As soon as you said that, I came up with a fucking idea for that. Fuck me, I fucking love you guys.
So I guess we're
Heading to the old den.
Do you know where this other one is?
I have a rough idea. Not 100%, but I think I could get us close.
She can probably sniff it out.
Well, we're
She can
following you.
figure it out.
He
can figure it out.
The smell of trash is that way.
You mean back in town there? Yeah, I know. He just went back into the building.
That's trash. This is just trash.
Oh, okay.
Should we?
Yeah, he posts it every time.
Oh, I know.
So I'm heading in the direction of the old den, the old town.
Yeah, so it's about another hour out of the way from the actual Alpha Wolf's den. So it takes you about an hour and a half or so to get there. And as you start to walk into this area, you notice the forest is a little bit less dense. There seems to be some rock formations, very crudely built buildings of stone and thatch huts. And there seems to be like a few statues of wolves kind of placed around. It's even smaller than the village you guys just came from. Like, couldn't be any more than like maybe 7 or 8 different structures or so.
I'm just gonna kind of like touch at the statues of the wolves, like it's just so.
So what you can tell was once a dark granite statue has eroded over time, become less polished, more pockmarked. The moss has started to reclaim the statue, so in spots it actually does feel like wolf fur, but really it's just it's moss. Time has forgotten about this place. It hasn't been seen by any humanoid eyes in at least a decade, if not longer, as far as you can tell.
Is there anybody in the town or anything?
No. It's a typical ghost town, if you
Gotcha.
would.
Is there any particular main building that would like catch our eye?
You don't quite see a main building as much as you see a bigger wolf statue near the end of all the other structures, up on what seems to be like a pyramid-shaped platform with a giant onyx altar in front of it.
Can I check if there's any writing on it, any scribing, anything like that?
Not really, as far as you can tell. You really get the sense that this was a very visual place. This whole area it feels very solemn. Like something weird happened here and nature reclaimed it.
Any of this have any meaning to you, Creeden?
Not really 100% for sure.
Give me an insight roll. I don't know what else to use for those?
History check.
Oh, dirty 20.
Dirty 20?
All
Yeah,
right.
so as you look up towards the black onyx altar, you don't quite have any memories of it, but you get this visceral feeling of like, you know exactly how it feels to lay down on that altar. Like it feels much smaller than you might have thought how it would feel to lay down on.
This place is uncomfortable. It may be close to home, but it's not home. That's all I can really tell you about this place.
You know, speaking of home, Iqbal said to let fur fly, right?
Yeah.
Is your family hungry?
He was asking for food.
I could even turn him into a giant eagle. And he can fly into town. We could take
And
him with a pack of dire wolves.
they could eat all the halflings. And my father does despise other halflings.
Shall we go talk?
Let's go talk to Papa.
Let's go talk. Oh, I like this idea.
Okay. And so we're heading back to Creeden's den.
Alright, give me 1 second.
Yep.
Part of my staff.
Just bored.
Keeping mine busy.
So, I mean, as you arrive back towards the wolf's den, you can tell they recently came back from a hunt. There's a couple half-eaten carcasses laying around. Most of the wolves are just kind of lying around. Some of the females are cleaning some of the cubs.
Do I see the alpha? My
Yeah,
father?
he's sitting in his usual spot on the rock in the back of the alcove.
Who's gonna kind of go up to him and just kind of like perch down next to him and start talking to him. You hear a bunch of growls, obviously, but I'm like, are you looking to get rid of the halflings?
Halflings no bother. Halflings no tasty.
Have you eaten halflings before?
Original Creeden disrespect wolf by giving baby.
Me. So, when did all that happen? Where did all of that happen? Where happened? Where get Creeden?
Happen long ago, as many moon cycles as you live.
Where happened?
Old den.
Old den. Are any old kin still alive?
Few run, not food. Make new den. Then men in shiny take over den.
Should I eat men shiny?
Men shiny bigger, not so stringy. Men shiny juicy.
Do you want some men shiny too? If I eat men shiny, you eat men shiny?
Could go with men shiny.
Yeah, I could go for some human.
You feeling here? Yeah, I'm feeling human. Yeah, let's get some human.
We eat shiny.
Okay.
Creeden. Hey, no idea what the fuck you're talking about here. have you asked further help dealing with the town?
He said, my old kin lived in the old town, and that's where they got me from. He said few, not food, fled, got taken over by shiny men. Shiny men taste good, want shiny men.
Ask about the tiefling, the demon man.
Demon man.
Demon
Newden.
man. No see demon man.
No see demon man, Newden?
No smell demon man.
Horned man?
Horn man.
Not horned man. Other horned man.
Horn man, goat man.
Horned man and Newden.
No see no other no horn man. They probably would have never really approached the town before.
Gotcha.
Not after it got settled.
Want help eat shiny men?
We help you eat shiny men?
Yes.
Rough. Gruff. Weird.
Are you fucking kidding me?
At that point, 2 adolescent wolves, probably about the size of regular wolves, walk up.
I'm so lost.
Scruff. And you see a third one that is much tinier, looks like the runt of the previous player.
Yes! Wow!
He died.
You know, as a DM, there are a few moments I cherish.
Can someone tell me what the fuck is going on?
It's just because they're wolves and I named them Rough, Gruff, and Scruff. Like...
Oh, Jesus.
He's crying. He's crying.
As a DM, there are a few moments I cherish. But this is definitely one of those moments.
God! That should not have been nearly as funny as it was.
Rough, gruff, scruff. You follow Creeden. You eat shiny men, bring back shiny men. And they fucking wolves. Fucking wolves right now. They walk on over and sit down beside you guys.
I'm just gonna kind of like bump my heads to them and just kind of.
They're definitely
each
still big
one.
for you. These are about the size of some really just big dogs to
Yeah.
you. Because they're adolescents still, so
Yeah.
they're not quite as big as the regular dire wolf.
This is rough, gruff, and scruff.
You know, sometimes I hate the fact that I can't improv on the spot. Sometimes I love it. And then sometimes I hate the fact that I can improv on the spot.
What's so funny about their names? Rough, gruff, and scruff.
And there it is. The session has been derailed, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my god.
It's just gonna go downhill from here.
Okay, alright.
All downhill from here.
They're my brothers.
What, did they name the other one
Okay,
Buff?
alright, okay, right. So
We lost
what's the
Buff.
plan then?
Do what?
What's the plan?
Rough, gruff, and scruff are gonna come with us to eat the shiny men. And bring back shiny men for Alpha Papa.
Alright. Jesus, okay. Alright. Hold on, I need to check something here.
Shiny men's. I wonder if he
As
has
you guys are
brothers.
standing there just contemplating things, the one that seemed to be labeled Scruff, the tinier of the three, just starts kind of like sniffing around your hooves and around your tail side.
Hey, let him know I'm not food.
Ah, rough.
But he smelled like weird thing. Why goats stand on 2 legs?
Balance, no good. front paws, slow front paws. Not so meaty, weak, scraggly front paws.
Does goat give milk?
In bed.
I wait till sleep and I drink milk.
No drink milk. No drink milk.
He
No
walks-
drink milk.
Okay.
He
All right.
walks off and kind of likes to start sniffing around the area.
So look, I have a plan. How about invisible attack dogs?
We can both do it.
I can do it for all three of them at the same time.
Or if not, we say I have that ring of invisibility. I can put it on one of
Yeah.
their tails.
So what we do?
No, he can cast it on all of them.
Look, me. We're gonna head to the town. We're gonna get the fucking guards to go grab Homeboy and bring him back out. We'll tell him that we have a royal decree from the fucking king to allow the worship of Adamar. Something to bring him out, right? And in the meantime, as we're approaching, I'll go ahead and make all three of these.
We should probably make the dogs invisible before we get
Yeah.
there.
What I'm saying is, I'll make them all invisible before we enter the fucking town, and then they can shred his ass.
But Papa did say shiny men. Who are the shiny men?
Probably the guards, which I'm sure we're gonna have to fight a lot of anyways.
My brothers are still just pups. I know they're older, but if they die, that blood's on my hands. I can't let my brothers die.
I won't let them die either. Remember, I can heal.
I know.
I can charm the guards. At least hold them off.
Yeah, if we can get rid of the tiefling.
I feel like we're missing something.
I mean, we probably are, but Jackass isn't gonna fucking tell us anything. The only other option would be to go back to the king and try and get fucking Ali Damara unbanished from worship or something.
What if we brought some of the halflings to the old town, started up a new town, and let them worship Ali Damara there?
How would we get that word going around?
Well, I mean, I could just have Rough, Gruff, and Scruff just drag them out. Probably not a good idea.
Probably
not.
Maybe go around and see who still harbors feelings for Ali Damara.
Yeah, and have the guards watching us very... They're gonna know something's up with us.
Well, I mean, if we're just walking around, I mean, we're allowed in town, right? What if we're buying something? Plus, we have invisibility, we can always get away.
Well, it's up to you guys. What do you...
That's up to Creeden. This is her family that we're bringing into this.
His family.
Sorry.
Let fur fly. To be honest, I want all the halflings to die. But... worship Ali Damara. Can I grab any more depth from that sentence? Do I have any better understanding of it, a deeper meaning of what it is?
What exactly are you asking here?
Let fur fly. Do I have any deeper meaning or understanding of it? Do I know that it's inciting a fight or...
Not quite.
Or
you know,
physically flying?
You know that it meant
Pigs.
for your
When pigs
family,
fly.
to your family, but you can't really gather much more than that.
Can I try and roll something to understand what the hell I'm supposed to be doing?
I mean, you guys are sort of on the right path. If that helps.
I mean, I kind of figured that.
Let's go eat the shiny people.
I think that Ali Damara wants this guy dead. I don't know for sure.
At about that point, you feel a warmth on your on your chest.
Now you want to answer. I mean, I kind of assumed that, but you know. Yeah, Ali Damara definitely wants this guy dead.
Alright, I'm down. Invisilwolves.
Invisible wolves?
We protect my brothers. These are pups.
Absolutely.
I mean,
Did you not see me going, oh fuck, over here in the corner earlier?
I have the ability to heal from a distance, and we have health potions. We won't let him die. We just
One
need
of
to
them
get
can
him
stay at
out.
least by one of us at all times.
We
Well,
just need to get him out first.
So, in case the dire wolves, no idea what the hell that was. In case the dire wolves get dragged into actual combat, I'm gonna need you to go ahead and pull up dire wolves.
Stat block.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you guys will be rolling for them as well.
Okay.
But that's in case it gets to that point.
So look, we get up close to town, a couple minutes away, make them invisible. You communicate with them. Make sure that they understand the plan, that they are not to attack anything
Until we say
until the demon guy comes out.
Oh, it's a piece of fucking ceiling.
popcorn.
And then, as soon as he gets out, we launch an attack. Get rid of him. Kill any guards that are around, and we drag the guards back.
sounds
like
good
a
to
plan.
me.
Alright, let's go.
Let's go.
Wait, should we lure him out and away from town and do it?
He certainly needs to be out of the building.
He's not gonna leave the town.
I
Yeah,
know,
I doubt
but
he'll leave town.
maybe behind the building, just so that way we're not in viewing prying eyes of others.
Yeah, but why would he come behind the building to meet
Pan,
us?
you could disguise yourself as a damsel in distress.
Or as the one guy from the kingdom,
The vizier.
the vizier.
Royal Vizier? That would be a good way to get him out.
Get him
Panic that
out?
something's out of the town. I don't know, try to get him out of the town instead of being in town so nobody sees what we're about to fucking do.
Make sure that they understand that they aren't to attack until you give the go-ahead.
Okay, so I'm talking to the Rough, Gruff, and Scruff. Rough, you're with Goatman. Gruff,
At that point, Scruff kind of...
Scruff,
I like Goatman.
Scruff, you can be with Goatman.
At that point, like, you hear a lot of growl, yip, yip, yip.
That's the
and,
one that wants to drink
and
the goat milk.
Scruff fucking, like, walks over and sits beside you.
Gruff, you get to be with the fishy.
Fish! I like fish!
No eat fish.
And
be
at
with
this
fish.
point, like, as you say that, he's pouncing and hopping over to you and just starts licking at your side. And then sits down beside you and
Calm
kind
down,
of
man.
nuzzles up against your leg.
I'm just gonna poke its head, like, very lightly, but
It's pushing its head up.
terrified.
Be alright.
And then Rough, you're with me.
Okay.
Okay.
And he just kind of, like, makes a circle around you and sits down beside you.
Now, I need you all to be very careful in everything that you do. We're gonna go eat some shiny men. But this is a very careful hunt. You cannot attack
Careful hunt like boar hunt or careful hunt like big furry bear hunt?
big furry, big bear hunt.
You see Scruff's head kind of squat down and like his ears kind of drop down to the side.
I will be there to protect you. So will Goatman and Fish Lady.
At that point, Gruff kind of like licks at you again.
No attack unless I say so.
Okay.
This is for your safety and our safety.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, I've told them.
Alright, so I'll disguise myself. I'll make them all invisible shortly outside of town. Disguise myself as the Royal Vizier. Start walking in and demanding to see him. At that point, once he's out and he's far enough away from the building where he can't just run back into his office or anything, go ahead and release the hounds. And then let fur fly. Okay, so shortly outside of town, I'm going to cast invisibility at 4th level.
The wolves kind of freak out.
And
Wait,
all
wait,
three
wait.
of them are invisible.
Guys, it's okay.
Why can't I see Gruff, Rough,
Hold on,
Huh?
hold on.
Scott?
Calm down, calm down. Use your nose.
I'm a pet the dog. That's
Yeah, they're still here.
Direwolf.
They're
Use
still
your
here.
nose.
They're still here.
No one see you.
No
one can
No
see you. You sneak.
You see me?
I can't see you.
No
You
see.
sneak. Smell. I smell you.
At that point, you feel a pounce of paws at the back of your shoulders. Surprise!
No play now. Hunt.
Oh, okay.
Play sneak.
Ha!
Play sneak, hide, hunt later.
They both kind of, like all three of them, you can kind of hear them like scruffling around. You're pretty sure they drop down into a prone position.
We sneak, we wait shiny men, and then I give order.
Huh.
Okay. You're good now, I think.
Okay. Now, I'm going to cast Disguise Self and make myself look like the Royal Vizier.
Huh.
And I'm going to start walking into town.
As you walk into town, you notice that there's like 4 guards at the entrance,
Take the horse.
and there's 4 guards positioned outside of the mayoral building.
Okay.
And none of the 4 guards at the entrance seem to pay you really any mind. But as you get closer to the mayoral building, the other 4 guards stand up quickly at attention. Sir!
Get me the Lord.
Right away, sir!
Quickly now.
And 2 of them fucking open the doors as a 3rd goes in and goes up the stairs. Not too long after, you see a very confused Nerida coming down the stairs. What are you doing here?
Walk and talk with me. Come.
All right.
Start walking away from the building.
The 4 guards start to follow.
Now, I heard that there was an incident with this uncivilized satyr earlier.
Yes, I think it's pretty much been well dealt with, though.
He came by and was requesting to allow the worship of some Aladadaba.
Ali Damara, I'm sure he
Yes.
was ranting and raving about them.
Why?
You know how these sycophants are.
Well, for whatever reason, the king wants it allowed.
Make a deception check.
Do I get advantage?
I'll give you advantage, yeah.
Let me get back to my deception. Oh, that's God, 32.
Holy shit!
Natural 19 plus 13.
Just look at a couple things real quick. You can fucking see through this.
Oh, also with actor, I got advantage anyways.
Yeah.
Forgot.
Fuck me, dude. Okay, yeah. I don't see why he needs to be added to the official list of gods.
I don't understand either, but for whatever reason, the king seems to have taken a liking upon these 3. They've been doing some petty work for us, and for whatever reason, that means that they get everything.
Well, of course, I'll need to see the signed writ of approval.
Of course, he's drafting it up as we speak, so...
I'm sure he would have been sent with that.
He wanted me to come down here and make sure everything was on the up and up before he put pen to paper.
Fair enough.
Bad roll.
Dude, this motherfucker should realize that it takes longer than fucking 8 hours to get to the Royal City and back, but he's fucking retarded.
He's a lord.
I'm going to turn around. Do I see Nerida and Creeden?
In the shadows, for sure.
I'm gonna...
Speaking of which, you guys give me a stealth check, both of you.
I'm invisible.
Yeah, you're okay. So then you give. Well, no, you have a fucking ring of invisibility.
Yep.
Never mind. Don't fucking worry about it, guys.
We're all invisible. Well, then how would...
So then I don't see.
Yeah.
No, you don't. But you can notice where they're at, sort of.
You know where you left us.
So then I'll just be like, well, be on my way.
Rough.
hear
What?
fucking. You hear thuds of pads hitting hard dirt.
I'm on all fours too, running with them.
I'm running.
On
Further
one
behind.
side of Nerida, you see 2 of the guards go down. On the other side of Nerida, you see 2 of the guards go down, and 2 of the guards at the front gate go down as well.
I'm just gonna. Oh my heavens! I've gotta keep in character.
Nerida kind of starts looking around and mumbles an incantation underneath his under his breath, and throws it up. So let's say, okay, so you guys would be fine. Your disguise self drops.
Fuck.
I fucking knew it. At this point, by the way, the guards that went down, their throats have been ripped out, and
Good.
the other guards have been taken care of as well.
Yeah.
And fucking, you see Nerida throw up his hand, and his scimitar comes out. So if this is how it's going to be, then so shall be it. Carrion Queen, give me your blessing. I'm going to get everybody to make an initiative.
Yep.
Natural 20.
Damn. Alright.
13.
10.
So I'm actually going to make a combination here. I'm at the Pizza Hut.
I'm at the Taco Bell. I'm at the combination Pizza Hut and Taco Bell. I'm at the Taco
Let's
Bell.
call it
I'm
that.
at the Pizza Hut. I'm at the Taco Bell.
I think that looks like a nice
I'm at the
little
Pizza Hut.
battle spot. It's the only thing I didn't really have planned out. I didn't know how this was going to go down. So
Yeah, I don't know where anything or anybody is. I assume that me and Dude are in the center of it.
yeah, you guys are pretty much standing side by side,
Okay.
talking to each other. You and Nerida would probably be over in this direction. That's Fish Nerida. Where's regular Nerida? There's regular
Right
Nerida. I guess regular Nerida is Fish Nerida. And when he calls out for the Carrion Queen's blessing, you hear stone crack at the top of the mayoral building.
Okay.
And sure enough, 3 protrusions fall from the stone and then glide
what are they called? Starts with a G.
down
Gargoyles?
Yes. Is that what they are?
and land.
They look like almost manticores.
So I didn't like the print for gargoyle, so I went with their print for imp instead. It's pretty close.
That is pretty
I like
sweet,
that.
though.
Yeah, did you see the scorpion tail? I like
Yeah,
that.
that's what made me think it was a manticore at first.
Yeah, like I said, I just did not like the print that they had on Shapeways for
Yeah.
gargoyles, so I was like, all right, that works. So,
Oh, yeah. Sorry, guys.
let me
Sorry.
roll initiatives here.
To combat.
So is this our ward that we're fighting?
Yep.
Yes. He's only missing an arm because the print fucked up. So it became canon. 25 to 20?
13.
20. Natural 20.
Alright, 20.
So that's 23.
Yes.
Yes, she got 23.
Alright. 20 to 15?
Mine's 13.
So not 20 to 15, nothing there. 15 to 10? 13?
10.
Alright, so... What was
Natural
yeah,
20.
That's right, that's fucking
23
you're at the top
Oh,
of the list.
well, yeah. Sorry.
And you said 10?
Yep.
Alright, sorry, I'm just getting ready for combat.
We also need some dice for our Invisi-Wolves. And I need to bring up a stat block for them.
Invisi-Wolves are busy with guards at the moment.
Okay.
There you go.
Well,
There's
at
3
some
of them.
point.
I just threw 3 dice out.
Yeah.
Yeah, depending on how long the combat is, depends on whether or not they
We'll
fucking
do it
join
like
you.
this. Guard.
Alright, so top of the combat is Shelby.
Guard.
stat block pulled up, by the way.
Thank you for that.
Yeah.
But do you see where the hole, where all the
Yeah.
dripping happened from the fucking, the hair being there?
I'm gonna move right here.
Alright.
That's 30 feet from right
Yep.
here. And I'm gonna cast Blight at level 4 on these 30 feet.
Ooh, what is the saving throw on Blight?
Can you cast it on more than one creature? Like, is there an area of effect, or
It's 30 range.
Yeah, so the range is 30, so you can cast it 30
So
feet
is
away.
it a
but
target
needs
or
one
is it an
target.
area of effect?
Remembering.
I think
Pretty
it's
sure
target.
it's a single target. Hold on, let me double check. I got the spell thing here.
If that's the case, there's also something else you can do too.
Yeah, but I don't have those written down.
Yeah, it's a single creature.
Cloud Kill, level 5. I don't
She's
have
got a level
anything
5
written
Cloud
down
Kill.
for it.
Hold on, give me a second. Let me bring it up.
But once you start saying stuff about... Oh wait, actually, yes I do. Cloud Kill, 20 feet radius, 5d8 on a failed con save.
Alright, so where are you trying to place the point?
Point right here. Like, right on that guy.
5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. Pan will be in that range.
Okay, then I'll cast the...
You'll
careful
use
spell.
the...
point for the
Yeah.
thing.
Yep, that's fine.
gives
So
you an
yeah,
advantage against the
all
save.
the you get an extra dex save, I think it is, for it, or something like that, something weird like that.
I'm pretty sure it gives me advantage against the save.
You might still be taking some damage though.
It's a con saving throw.
Oh wait, no. It gives you advantage against the save, and if you succeed the save, if you're supposed to take half damage, you take no damage.
Oh, okay, cool. That would be nice.
Because I was about to say, I don't remember you still having to take damage. But anyways, so yeah, that's however many fucking d8.
5d8.
On a failed and
No, it's
half
5.
on a success.
Yeah.
Let me roll.
5d8 on a fail, and then whatever.
Let me
that
roll
is.
con saves.
Mm-hmm.
I'll do the
What's
same
your
thing.
spell DC?
16.
Yours should be 17 now
Oh.
because you leveled up, and you get the +1 proficiency. So it's a 17 for her.
Okay, so the only one to pass is Nerida,
Whatever the fuck.
I
the
failed.
tiefling, the tiefling fuck.
I'm sorry.
You're fine.
You only take half damage then because of the thing.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Fuck are all your d8s, man?
Most
Being
of them
wolves.
around. There's 3,
This just needs 2 more.
Yep.
5. 3, 10, 13, 19, 23. So half of that would be 11.
Alright. The other take 23. Alright. Creeden.
What is the Creeden doing?
I'm going to.
You are invisible, by the way. Still.
And I am no longer invisible.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Been trying to match music as much as possible this session.
Yeah.
This feels like battle. I mean, it's marked as Celtic battle music, so I was like, fuck it, whatever. Honestly, I'm thinking we ought to spend like $20 and just go into like fucking iTunes and like buy some actual.
Yeah.
That way we have the technical license for it.
Yep.
Let's see here. 5, 10, 15, 20.
That 110 would count, or that 15 would count as a 10 because that's through rough terrain.
Gotcha.
So
So
go
10.
this way.
Oh, okay. Can I move diagonally?
Yeah. You
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And I'm going to shoot at that one.
Okay. Sneak attack. We'll first take advantage on your regular attack, and then if you succeed, it's sneak attack damage as well.
Advantage. So that would have been 17.
17 hits.
And then
It'll be 5d6 plus 4. because you get your 1 plus your 4d6 sneak attack.
Here, I was worried about fucking 3 gargoyles fucking
That's all.
being too much of a challenge rating.
5d6
5d6
4.
plus 4. I thought you said 6.
You done
I have that
erasing
written down.
fucking like a million things?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying to be more.
8, 9, oh shit, 16, 17.
Plus 4.
Nice, I like that.
So 21.
21.
21.
So when it hits him, his wings crack off, and he has cracks, hairline and bigger, just starting to form through.
So are they made of stone?
Not technically. Like, so while they're magical, they're organic, but they are of stone.
Gotcha.
So what happens if I intimidate him?
He will become petrified, Tiki. He will become petrified.
Bonus action to hide?
Sure. I fucking hate you.
24.
Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, you are plenty hidden.
12. Stealth
Next
and sleight of hand
in
are,
the
12,
order
right?
Yeah.
is
Anything that has a
him.
dot goes up by 1.
Do you care if I reference? Just to make sure. 'Cause I think
Can you do me a favor?
Who?
I need to know of Agonizing Blast.
Alright, hold on. Let me look up
Okay.
this spell real quick. It said Agonizing Blast.
Yes. Oh god, I'm channeling your
Do
son.
we have it?
No, it's a warlock spell.
Okay.
Did you just hear me though? I'm channeling your son. I went, yes.
I can't find that in here. The hell
Like,
is
it says
Agonizing
in parentheses, fucking increased Eldritch Blast damage.
Oh, okay.
So what is it, like double Eldritch Blast or something?
Give me 1 second. Let me find it. Because that's an Eldritch Invocation, not a spell. That's why I couldn't find it.
Yeah. I should have led with invocations, maybe.
Add Charisma modifier to the damage dealt.
Oh, nice.
Okay, cool.
So he's going to jump back from you, giving you an attack of opportunity, by the way.
Absolutely taking that. Fucking 11. Jesus Christ.
Nope. And then he's going to aim his nub at you, and Mega Man style, a fucking blast of purple light will ensue from it.
Yep.
What the fuck is your spell attack DC, you motherfucker?
You mean your ranged
Yeah,
spell
no, I got
attack
it, I got
modifier?
I knew what I was saying.
Oh my god, I can barely read these fucking sheets.
So he's going to lose balance as he fires
Mm.
and kind of catch
Nature.
one of his own horns,
Where's nature at?
dealing fucking 7 damage to himself.
Your password is it is this one, I believe. Pair 4, 4, 5, 6.
And that will be the end of his turn. It is now yours.
11,
Cool.
12, 13.
I'm going to bonus action, use Bardic Inspiration against him, so it'll be a negative D8 to any attack or saving throw or anything he does. And I'm going to cast Bane, or not Bane, Hold Person on him. So that'll be a Wisdom saving throw of DC 17, and then whatever you roll minus a D8.
No, which one are you looking for?
I think that one's religion.
Yeah, that's religion.
Passes.
My spell passes?
Yeah,
Okay.
sorry, my bad. I've been good about that, damn it. Alright,
And up until you're good. Okay. So then he is paralyzed for a minute.
Yep, for one whole
5,
full
10,
fucking round,
15,
pretty much.
20, 25, 30. No, a round is 6 seconds.
Oh shit, yeah, that's right, goddamn it.
10 rounds is what he's paralyzed for.
Damn it. Unless he fucking breaks. Yeah, what's the check on that at each turn? What does he get?
At the end of each of its turns, target can make another Wisdom saving throw.
Okay, alright.
And then on a success, its spell ends.
And that's 17?
It's a 17, yeah.
Yep. All right.
And I'm going to just get behind him, and that's my turn.
I wanted to bring this up real quick, but my animal handling here I have down as 8, but on here I have it as 5. I remember before we talked about
because
an
I
extra
haven't modified this.
plus 3 because of that.
Yeah, no, you're fine.
Okay.
Yeah, the 8 is...
All right. So
the gargoyles are gonna fan out. This one
That's right, so
kind of just goes right there. This one hovers right beside you, and this one looks like he's kind of searching. I'm just gonna take a swing at you. Man, it really would have been nice if somebody gave you a cloak earlier before this.
Yeah, Tiki.
No. You know, I'm gonna do all this later. This pisses me off. I can't read it.
So he lunges out with his mouth for a fucking 22. So I'm going to assume that hits.
Yeah.
He bites you for 2 damage, and then he quickly rears back a claw. And as he does, he hits his own fucking wing. And does fucking 5 damage to himself. Alright. It is now back to the top of the round, Shelby.
Magic missile level 4.
At...
The middle.
Alright. Fucking just throw it.
So that would be... Would that be 6d4? Because that higher level 1 extra dart.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's 6d4.
3's all you got over here right now, Donovan. Oh, 4. I missed it.
I have 5.
2d4.
Wait, 96.
Yeah.
Duh.
There we go.
2, 5, 9, 12, 16, 18.
Alright. 18 to that
nails.
one.
Do I have one of yours, Tiki?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know which one it was though.
You see
I think
one
We
of
took
its,
one. If not, it could be this one.
I think it's that one. Yeah.
you see one of its
Oh, yeah.
arms
Yep.
crack off. Any movement or anything?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
That's going to provoke an attack of opportunity, which it fails. So then that will be the end of your turn?
Yep.
Alright, Creeden?
Alright, so I'm going to sneak up to this mofo
Alright.
and slash down at him with my daggers.
Alright, give me your attack roll with advantage.
+13 plus 7. Or, sorry, plus 8 for my dagger.
That
21.
fucking hits.
Attack damage and sneak attack. 1, 2,
So that's 5d6 if I remember correctly, right?
Okay. 5d6 plus 4. 10, 16, 22, 26.
plus 4.
I already added
Okay.
4. That's how I've got 26.
How do you want to do it?
So I'm flipping open my butterfly daggers,
Uh-huh.
and I'm flipping around to where the blade is like facing down.
Okay.
So as I catch him, I just stab down like this and rip off his wings.
Okay. Yeah. As you do that, the wings fall to the side and crumble, and the rest of him just kind of explodes.
Yeah. And then bonus action hide.
Yep. Give me your roll.
24.
Jesus Christ.
I'm having good rolls tonight, dude.
Hey, well,
I'm
can you
so
do me
happy.
a quick favor before your turn? Can you give me some tea?
You give me some Sprite? I love you. I love you so much. And love you long time. Or Creed, love you long time.
Well, that's a fail. Okay. So that ends Mayor Day's turn. And then now we just wait on Will. I guess I should have waited.
It's okay.
Sometimes the munch not think clearly when he's thirsty.
That's okay. We all get that way when we thirsty. Thirsty for that pan. Thirsty for that Nerida.
Gang, west side, baby.
There.
Oh, leg cramp.
It's a big fucking hat on you.
Do I look like an elf?
No, you look like an orphan boy.
We are now out of tea.
Alright, I'll make some tomorrow. Assuming I remember how to make
I am
it.
an orphan.
Little orphan Annie.
Threw my
Cry
hat in my head.
directly.
Alright, so
in
it's your
the
turn. He
jar.
failed
I
his
will
wisdom
drink
save.
it at the bar.
Good shit. Okay.
You didn't catch
I'm
that.
going
No, I
to
didn't.
take
That's an
two
old school
attacks
thing.
on him.
He'll explain it later.
Both of them get advantage because he's paralyzed, and if they hit, they are auto crits.
Yeah, I know.
So great.
Yeah, I bet.
Natural 20 anyway, so that's a total of 29 for the first.
Uh-huh.
Okay, and the other one's going to be an 18.
Uh-huh.
Both hit?
Uh-huh. So that's 4d8. Well, 2d8 and then...
2d8 plus 6 times 2, and then 2d8 plus... Or 1d8 times 6, or plus 6 times 2. Jesus. First one's going to be 20. Second one's going to be... 11, 22 for a total of 42.
42?
42.
42, like the answer to life,
Life.
and
Yep,
everything.
like the answer to life.
Yes.
How you want to do it?
How do you want to do it?
Alright, since he's paralyzed, I want to grab his nub. I want to, like, take it and, like, jab it into his own throat, and then take my rapier and stab through his throat and into the nub to pin it there.
Uh-huh. So as you do that, the whole time his eyes tearing up and he's terrified. As you pierce the nub, you see a purple energy emit, and a blast goes off. The tiefling's head and upper chest area, for the most part, is no more. As the rest of the body slumps to the floor, you hear some cracking and an explosion, and sure enough, the other two gargoyles blow up. And you see his body, along with the three gargoyles' rubble, disappear in a plume of black feathers.
Right then.
Well, that was easy.
Yeah.
Fucking dim.
I'm going to unsummon the rapier,
Uh-huh.
and his body's totally gone.
Yeah. There's a leather satchel left behind.
I'm going to reach down, pick that up. Let Rough, Gruff, and Scruff go ahead and take the shiny men back.
I'm just gonna howl and kind of call them and be like,
Take
Gruff,
Shiny Man
Gruff,
home.
Scruff. Or
Home.
Scruff, Gruff, Rough. Take Shiny Men back to Papa.
Can you take away Shiny before we do?
Oh yeah, let's loot their bodies. Get all the armor off and everything for them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tell them to take them outside of the city walls.
Take men outside of Den.
In wood?
In wood, but wait at wood.
Okay. And sure enough, you guys start to see, mind you, they're still invisible. So you start to see bodies just dragging across the ground.
I was just about to ask, are they still invisible?
Mm-hmm. Very much so, because this combat lasted all of 15 seconds, guys.
I'm getting the fuck out of town.
I'm following.
Let me take it off of combat cam.
I'll take my dice back.
So you guys get out of town and you loot the bodies. First off, you look inside the leather satchel.
Yeah, what was in that?
A medallion that looks almost to be freshly formed. With rib cage bones and feathers coming off of it in silver. But if you look very closely behind that, you see a very familiar stitch that looks like it was made on top of an Ali Damara medallion.
Okay. Anything else in the satchel? Just that?
400 gold.
Cool.
And between all the guards, you end up with 8 breastplates, 8 long swords, and about 60 gold.
So that'll be Right, well, I'm going to give 100 gold to myself and 150 to the two of you. And then, do we want to split up that 60 gold between us? Because that'd be
No.
20 apiece. No?
Unless Nerida wants some.
I'm happy where I'm at.
Okay, well then I'll fucking take it all, I guess.
Yeah, at this point, you guys must be pretty fucking loaded.
1,306. Wait, no, 1,366.
Jesus Christ, you don't spend your fucking money, do you?
830.
762.
So, Creeden, give me a history check real quick.
I usually leave big tips though.
Ouch.
6.
It's enough. So you think back for a second to just a few minutes ago when Gargoyle took a swipe and hit Nerida, and you remember, oh, I bought that cloak.
Oh yeah. I completely forgot. Are the wolves still dragging him? Like, are we doing anything?
The wolves have already made it back towards the woods. You guys are starting to head into that direction.
I forgot. I got presents. I did the friend thing.
Okay.
And
Okay.
I just pull out this little like package and cloak, and I just kind of fling it out, and I'm just like, I got you present.
What does this do?
So it's the cloak that I described earlier, with very beautiful aquamarine marine shells embossed on the lace of it, if you will. And this is a +3
Woo!
to your AC.
Nice.
That should put her right around you guys.
It should be at 17 for her.
Yep, I wrote a 3 for some reason.
And this is we'll call it the cloak of the oyster.
I like the cloak of aquamarine better. That just the cloak of the oyster makes me think wrong thoughts. I don't
Look,
like
do you
it.
want it to be the clam cloak? If I can make it the clam cloak.
Of Bikini Bottom.
Yeah, sure, it can be aquamarine cloak. I don't care. Just make sure to make a note of it in your inventory.
Yeah, I'm writing it down.
I-
Thanks, Creeden. That would have been useful a few minutes ago.
Well, I wanted to wait for the right time to give it to you guys. It just didn't feel like present time yet.
Yeah,
Understand, Creeden.
So there's another present, right? That you didn't describe yet?
So what'd you get for Pan?
Rather bold of you to assume I got him anything.
That's my bad. I'm sorry. I thought you were pulling out because you said presents.
Yeah. I said presents, but Creeden doesn't want Pan to know that he got this item, so now he's trying to cover up for himself.
Fair.
Pan is going to sit down on the ground real quick and take that medallion and set it out in front of him and cast Identify on it. To see if there's anything magical about it or anything.
You can tell that it has like an otherworldly patron feel to it, just like yours. But the energy feels darker.
Alright. Well, have I paid some sort of debt to you for now?
You feel a tiny bit of warmth from it.
Better than nothing. Do you want me to get rid of this other bit?
You feel it kind of go a little cold.
I assume you don't want me to wear it.
It goes a tiny bit warm.
You do?
It goes warmer.
Well, with my Identify, I know it's not cursed, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll fucking put it on, I guess.
As you put it around your neck and as it contacts the other medallion, it kind of glows purple, cracks, and explodes in small shards. What's left is a very scarred variant of the Ali Damara medallion. pockmarked from where some silver had been soldered to it.
Okay. So now I'm wearing two.
Nope. Almost like there's something to do with a two-masked man or something. I don't know.
Alright, well. Shall we head back to your folks?
Yeah. It's dinner time.
Has you
Look,
guys...
I'm not eating people.
Nah, I'm not
Have you ever
eating
tried people before?
Nope. Out on that one.
Yeah, me either. I've never eaten people before.
Anyone want to insight check that?
Yeah, why not? 16.
Inside.
Roll me a deception check, Tiki.
19.
Well, hold on. That's deception, right? So 9 plus up 16.
So I rolled a 16.
A 19.
Nerida rolled a 19.
You're kind of sure he probably has. You know for a fact by the look in his eye he has tasted human flesh.
Creeden.
Creeden is trying hard to whistle and there's nothing but a little bit of spittle coming out of Creeden's mouth.
You're lucky I care for you, and I'm not mean. You're lucky. That's all I'm gonna say.
Wish you weren't so fucking awkward, bud.
So are you guys
I'm all
helping
spare
the
parts,
wolves
bud.
carry back these bodies?
Yeah.
So yeah, you take and throw probably about 2 bodies each up onto each one of the horses, and 2 of the wolves, Rough and Gruff, because Scruff is scruffy, drag the other 2 back. Takes you about 20 minutes or so to get back, and everyone seems ready for a fucking feast because they were promised human, and sure enough.
Just howling. How?
And
Bring in dinner.
You hear a roar of howls come back. As if, like, you guys don't even know.
Terrifying.
I'm home.
You guys don't
This is like a
understand
horror
what the
movie
wolves
for
are
me.
trying to say, but you're pretty sure they are excited.
I'm scared.
As you guys,
Telekinesis, I'm flying up in the air.
Telekinesis can't do that.
Yeah,
I
you
was
can't
just
do
making
that
a
yourself.
joke.
Okay.
However, Lehman's hovering disc.
Yeah,
Still
there's
a
something.
thing?
I think so. The Lehman's flying disc or something. I know
It's
it is
literally
in
the
3.5.
answer. So back in the day when Gary Gygax was creating all this, Lehman is actually a wizard character that was played by Gary Gygax's son in some of the early testing games. So when telekinesis was created, that's something that his son tried to do, and he was like, "Well, no, we can't make it work that way." And he crafted the spell of the flying disc, or no, it's Tensor's flying disc. Tensor, I do believe.
It's now called floating disc, but yeah, same thing.
But so that spell was created in order to solve the problem of wizards trying to telekinesis themselves.
Oh, cool.
So it's literally just telekinesis for you, so you can fly around. That's
It's just
literally
levitation
it.
for you.
Yeah, essentially.
And then there's also levitation and fly, which are also spells in 5e.
They all just have different variants of speed and height.
Yep.
So yeah, feast begins as you guys begin to set down the bodies. They get ripped open.
Yeah, this is turning my stomach.
Gore
I'ma
goes
walk away.
everywhere.
Look at that little one. He's ripping off the hand. I'm so proud of him.
I'm out.
Yeah,
Kiki, I
walking
need
away.
you to make me a Constitution save.
Four.
Overwhelmed by the fight, feeling very primal after the engagement you just had and being around your family, you can't help but to throw all of your clothes to the side and dive in and partake in eating
I
these
never
men
want Creeden to sleep next to me again.
alongside of your brethren.
You gonna eat that?
Oh no, we walked away.
We're gone.
Yeah, your current friends are gone, but you don't care because you haven't had a human in a decade.
Let's get
Just
a little bit
face
further away
buried
this
into
time.
intestines. Just
Are you
Yeah.
guys gonna
We're going
tiny
about
hut?
500-600 feet away,
Uh-huh.
and then casting tiny hut. And I'm
so
not letting Creeden in.
So are you guys just gonna go to bed then?
Yeah.
I'm
so.
gonna stay up and feast with my family. Like that's what we're
Hours pass by playing and being jovial with each other, and sure enough, after a while, the alpha kind of for everybody to gather up the leftovers and time to lay out.
Just
and this is where we're gonna leave it for tonight.
That was fucking disturbing.
Yeah. Round of applause, everybody.
Yes.
You all did fantastic tonight.
Gruff and Scruff beat some ass.
You guys fucking slaughtered combat.
Oh no, my god.
For all glad you could join us. If you're watching us later, archived on YouTube, Natural 20 or Natural 1. I keep doing that.
Yep.
Natural 1, give us a check on the archive, catch up on the old videos. We normally publish them about a day or two after they go live on Twitch.
Depending if he's working or not.
Yeah.
And soon, a little side project has been started and, is starting. And there may be some links to some other things, maybe some TikTok in the bio eventually. Dun. Until then, I'm glad you enjoyed us on our adventure, but tonight's when we close the book.